Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Dragonlance, Shadow of the Dragon Queen, episode 22. How's everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you again, once again, for the charity stream that we had on Tuesday. We raised over 500,000, or 500,000, $500. And that is like half the goal I set. So in the process of increasing our goal and coming up with new stretch goals. So thank you very much for that. And as always, you can also donate to it throughout the whole month. And whatever donate goes applies to the charity stream, which is on every Tuesday of this month. So second episode would be next Tuesday. We have Old Man Garrus and TCAD here that are in that. So I'll turn it over to them and they can talk about their streams or whatever they want to talk about. So Old Man Garrus, go ahead.
No, thank you, Jugan. I go by Old Man Garrus. Working on Dungeons and Dragon world creation or conversion, actually, from White Box over to 5th edition. Doing that when I am not playing D&D on this and a few other channels. You can usually find me every day except for Mondays on twitch.tv.
Nice. And TCAT. Bet streaming yet?
Kind of, sort of. I have a stream tomorrow. We are doing our giveaway, or my giveaway, for subs only for this girl. And that it will be a much shorter stream. It's only going to be an hour because we have something else to attend to afterwards. But I have not been streaming so much because the stream days that I usually stream are also campaign days as well, or the one-shots, and so I'm like, it's gonna be too much to do all that, so I've kind of not streaming on my regular days, so it's now kind of pop-up streams instead.
No worries. I need to jump in and enter in for that because that looks amazing. Nylish, when are you planning on start streaming again?
I would have to get back to you on that.
That sounds like Baldur's Gate.
It is. Yep.
Well,
barely. I've just got 2 bosses left.
Nice. No spoilers. Yeah, we started an evil run on Baldur's Gate. A few people from the Discord. So let's make sure we're in Discord if you want to join our Discord. I do have a set of dice I've yet to pop up. I'll be doing that after stream tonight. It is these dice, and these have, what do they have in there? A honey bear in them. So they're kind of like a goldish gel type, and has a little honey bear in them. I don't know if you can see it's very enough, but a little bear in them. So I'll be streaming those, or putting those up for the giveaway tonight in the Discord. So make sure you join the Discord. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And leave a favorite emoji if you don't feel like leaving a comment. Engagement. And it's also where you can catch up all the previous episodes from this episode. The actual last week's episode posted today. Thank you, Weasel, for your resubscriptions for 19 months. Jeez, Weasel. Very, you get your advantage. I don't know if anybody's on the sheet, but yeah. Vera, you get... Wait, you give it to Vera. Yep. Vera for advantage. So you now have 3 advantages, Vera. Thank you so much, Weasel. How are you tonight? That being said, the lowest person with a couple rerolls ended up being Carrie. Carrie, you have the recap for tonight, which means you'll get your inspiration for tonight. Have I already given it to you? I have. All right, sweet.
Yeah, I've mocked it. Yep.
Yeah, sweet. Alrighty, and with that being said, let's grab your goblet, sit back, relax, and enjoy episode 22 of Dragonlance.
Always knew a missing piece, waiting in the dark, like a quiet melody, that if I listened hard, I could hear the
And welcome back. Carrie, would you like to lead us in the night's episode?
All right then. Well, let's see. So, we started off in a canyon heading towards the Blue Phoenix Shrine that we've been sent to investigate. When it flooded, bloody flooded. I saw it coming from a while away, but, I'm very tiny and not very strong, so I sort of got swept away in that, as did, I believe it was Ziggy, also got caught in that. But thankfully, Lorwyn was all over it. She vortex portaled us or whatever out of the water, which was very good. Thank you, Lorwyn, for that. And later, when me and Ziggy looked in the water, there were sharks and giant octopuses and a purple worm off in the distance. It was crazy. Yes, so crazy that me and Ziggy and I think it was Belram came along on this perimeter control, were yelling about this purple worm in the distance. Like, what the fuck is that? And it sort of came to investigate, which was unusual. And Lorwyn, again, gave us a heads up about that. Thank you again, Lorwyn. And we managed to sort of move quietly away before it could find us, and it was horrible. Yeah, we let the army know that there's a giant worm crawling around, so they're in the know. And we set up to wait out this flood and set up one of those magic tents to keep us hidden and things. But during the night, during one of the watches, Belram and Lorwyn again, found what looked like a rotting body outside of the tent. So they went to investigate it, and naturally they wound up blowing it up, as wizards do. And in the aftermath of that, they were approached from behind by a sea elf who said he was swept away in the flood as well. It turns out his name was Isfern, and he asked for safety from the purple worm, which was in the area. I was very suspicious, because I'm like, who the fuck is this? Why is he here? But we wound up welcoming him into our tent, and yes, it turns out he was going to the same place we're going, to the Blue Phoenix Shrine. He was sent by his god to pay tribute at the shrine, so he was like, we can go to the shrine together, and I can be your guide. Apparently they've lost a priest, and he's asking the god to help him find that priest. Yes, so we followed him the next morning. The floodwaters sort of started to recede. We followed him to this temple. It was still some water in there. So he let us in. Lorwyn and some others sort of went to the side to start exploring. But it turns out we were supposed to, supplicate ourselves and cleanse ourselves before we went deeper in the temple. So Lorwyn triggered a trap and got some water elemental things attacking her. And Isfern comes out like, oi, you're supposed to wash up in the thing before you do anything. And we're like, you didn't tell us. But anyway. Yes, once we eventually... we cleansed ourselves, and then Isfern said, oi, sorry, we didn't mean to intrude, then you ignore them. And they went away. Yes, we wound up finding some stairs that were hidden in one of the walls of the temple. And so we went up the hidden stairs, and in there was a hidden well, which Isfern did his offering and his, help us find the dude I'm looking for and guide us through the wastes. And all of us that were there was all of us except Belram and Vera. Belram, because he was like, oi, I'll keep watch, yeah? And Vera, I can't remember why she stayed behind. But she stayed behind, so everyone except those two got a wild blessing from this water god I know nothing about. And apparently that will help us with our survival in the flooding of the waters. We'll be better prepared for when that happens again. And now Isfern has invited us back to his camp with the other sea elves that mysteriously didn't turn up. And Kerry was a little suspicious of that as well. But seeing as he got us this awesome blessing, I'm like, all right, Isfern, sorry about that. And I didn't try to rob you during the night. I was just looking at your pretty face. And that's it. That's where we're going.
As you are brought back to his camp, a little bit of a light thunderstorm starts happening. I don't know if I can hear it. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Let me know if you can hear the thunderstorm sounds. I'm about to refresh the page. But I'm gonna refresh the sound. Sometimes it bugs out. Okay, there we go. With brings you back. There's tents, and you're under like a small tree canopy near the shrine. They are cooking trout. Any kind of fish. There's some vegetables there. They offer it to you. They offer you a place to stay. Isfren does approach one of you. Oh, actually, Carrie, you're the last one talking to him, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Isfren says, "Please stay at our camp tonight. We are safety in numbers, as you know. And if you're willing to help us, we're looking for our priest. She went missing. But that could wait till later. Let everybody cast their strength and their rest. And by all means, have time to sit with your friends."
All right. Sweet. Do you mind if I have one of those trout?
Oh, of course. But of course, there's plenty to go around.
Thank you. And she opens up the bag of holding and gives it the whole thing to Ryderoo.
But
Trust me, I'm saving it for later. Does up the drawstrings.
But he rolled high enough to know what it is, but not enough to understand what you meant by that. But yeah, plenty of time to talk amongst yourselves if you like.
Yeah, it's not as good as bacon, but I've got trout ready to go, so that's us covered.
There's approximately about 4 more sea elves in the camp, and they're kind of just eating and looking at y'all wondrously.
So what we thinking? We're going to hang out here for the night, or just a little break?
I mean, we might as well stay here, but I mean, 4 more isn't that big of a difference, is it? For safety in numbers?
So where are the rest of you headed now that you've... Oh, you're looking for the priest. Do you have any idea where she is? Where she could be?
No, we have we sent scouts out, and as he's saying this, another CF approaches and taps him on the shoulder. He's clearly out of breath. Espen, I know where our captured companions were taken. They have been imprisoned by the dragon army camp in the middle of Murky Lake. Noise. Oh, but so that they're being held captive in this dragon army camp. Where at? Do you guys have a map?
Yeah, we got maps for days.
As you bring out the map, so we're right in here, and he points to the Mark E, which is Storm Step. And this location is where they are being held.
And whereabouts are we? We were like C.
Yeah, you're a C. And you can, with y'all's new blessing, you can move 2 hexagons. Well, you could move 2 hexagons in one day normally. Now you can move twice as that much with your blessing.
So we could get there in like a day, yeah.
You can probably get there in a day. And Isfin asks, if you're able to free our captives, I offer you the few blue pearls I have left.
We need blue pearls.
The what?
I'm asking the rest of the group if we need blue pearls.
I mean, they're pretty, and we'd be saving people at the same time, so... We sort of need to go that direction anyway, don't we? Where's our next investigation?
I think it was E for Wake and Wrath.
Yep.
Well,
Yep, we're headed that way anyway.
and
So what time is it?
And I think
in
y'all
game?
were headed also to Sunward Fortress, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just way further.
Yeah.
Maybe like a hexagon more to the north. More to the north. What is this? Northeast. That one's northwest, so kind of that way.
You're both sort of in the same direction.
Dalamar said he'll meet you at
Wake and Wrath, yeah.
the Wake and Wrath whenever y'all are ready, after you guys explore those other locations he gave you, which was he was hoping you explore those, which was the Summer Forest, Blue Shrine, and what was the other one?
I think it was just those two. Yeah, the Blue Shrine, the Sunwood Fortress,
Yep.
and he would meet us at Wake and Breath.
Yeah, still the thing.
So yeah, you have a few options what y'all want to do, obviously. So he wanted you to explore the Sunwood Forest, and he would meet you at Wake and Wrath, which is also by Storm Step. But it's up to you what y'all want to do.
So these captives, I'm saying to the scout that came back,
Yes.
how dire do you think their straits are? Would they be able to hold out for maybe a few days?
I didn't know. I just know that's what they were taken, and they were held captive.
Because see, guys, we could head straight there, and we'd be meeting up with Dalamar probably, without exploring the Sunwood Fortress, and we could do that after we've saved the captives, or we'd do like a detour sort of thing, go to the Sunwood Fortress, and then double back to the Wake and Wrath.
Yeah, I mean, I personally think, guys, that we are a band of heroes, and we've got some people in distress that we should probably do something about, and they seem kind of like it's a time sensitive thing, whereas the other thing we're doing, I don't know if there's a time,
He just said a couple of days.
couple of
So,
days.
I mean, what's more pressing? A person's life or just meeting up with them a few days later?
Right. I mean, my vote is we go try to save people, but you know, I'm unrealistic.
I'm good for either, so do we want to do a vote or something? Go be heroic or go do the fortress?
Heroism or efficiency?
Gary, come in. This is Rukutas coming in. Over.
Hello, yes. Hey. What?
Give me that. Gary, this is Kudo. We are following along. We've been trying to get a hold of you, but we're trying to figure out exactly where you're at until Belram said hi. Over.
Belram, your girlfriend says hi.
Belram's not here. Remember, he's out partying or something.
No, he was guarding the door while they went in the shrine. They came out of the shrine with you, and you were still there.
Ah, okay, so just at the door. All right.
We're at their camp right now.
Yeah, all y'all went to the camp, unless you specifically decided not to go to the camp.
No, I'm there.
Okay.
Yeah, your girlfriend says hi. Yeah, we were we were in a temple, so we might have gone out of range for a bit. We're good. How are you? Over.
Yes, well, we're moving along. We're trying to see if we need to meet back up or not. We're basically, I think where you last located was at.
Sure. Any sign of the purple worm?
No, we found a few corpses where you described to us that was part of the one, but we don't see it anywhere.
Yeah, keep a sharp eye. We're heading. Actually, we're discussing amongst ourselves where we're heading. Right now, we're at. I give them a description of where exactly we are. Point C.
Okay. Oh, okay. We're not that far from it. Basically, a couple hexagons away.
Yeah, we're probably going to be resting here for the night and heading out in the morning. So if you feel like it, you could come meet up with us, or we can keep in radio contact.
I mean, we could probably meet in the middle. If you need to restock supplies or anything, it's up to you guys. Just let us know what you want to do.
Yeah, I'll get back to you. What we doing?
Don't forget to say over.
Over. And out for now. So, heroic, efficient, go back for supplies. Do we need supplies? I've got a bag of fish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Heroic.
Yeah, I think we're well supplied, and you know the desert will provide.
As deserts do.
They're known for it.
Ira, Mela, what do you guys think?
Well, I always think that life is very precious, and so I definitely agree we should go and save the captives if we're able. So I'm down for.
All right, that's
for
3
going.
for heroic. We need 1 to tie break. Belram, Vera, thoughts?
All right. Let's go
Yeah.
save the elves.
Yeah.
Heroic! This is exciting.
You
All right
know,
then.
if how far away is this that we're going to go?
I think it was about a day's journey.
About a day's journey. We're going to be out of range from the
Are we?
rest of the group.
They said they weren't too far behind us.
Yeah, but with our blessing, we're going to be way ahead of them.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Lorwyn,
Yes.
didn't you spend time with Rookeldust or was that Vera?
It was me. It's
Can you make
22
the
miles.
range?
Oh, to work on it some more?
I mean, we're going to be, what, 2 hexes? So we're going to be further away. Oh my gosh, 4. Yeah. We're going to be probably really far away from them.
Well, each
I don't
head
know.
says
I mean,
6
I had
miles, so
So we're going to be 24 miles. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Just
we're going to
out
be
of
really,
range.
really far away from them.
Yeah, and I assisted her to make that happen.
Because we went from, it didn't matter. You made it better, not we.
Van says, Bellroom saving people. How can we allow this?
We're not in combat, all right? Please, give me a
Yet.
chance. What? Yet, exactly. Oh, wait, who was that? That was Van, wasn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
it had to be Van, of course. I'm not saving. Oh, wait, I am saving elves.
I mean, Belrum's been very heroic. Like, he's always running into battle for his friends and stuff like that.
I was running into battle first, period.
Wow.
And end of line right there.
Facts.
How many horses have I gone through? Where's
Too
Lucky?
many.
Oh, crap. No,
We
Lucky.
weren't saving horses. We're saving people.
Oh, come on, guys. You didn't tell me the light wasn't on.
Hey, the light's not on.
No, thanks, man. Actually, it was probably better with no light on, right? That's what you're trying to tell me?
So,
Vera, Mela, what are you
right.
thinking?
Laura, when you get a natural 20 given to you by Nylish.
She's like, you're gonna need it. Thanks. Got it.
Give it to you.
Thanks, Van.
What we could do is we could meet up with the others today and see if we can get an extension of like 2 to 5 miles maybe on the far gap, and then we could go the 4 hexes 24 miles and still be in range.
Laura, when you're gone like for game time like 2 days, right?
I don't know how much the one time I missed counted day wise.
I think
Couple of days you-
it was 2
that you
days
all were
because
gone?
they went to the farm, took a day to get there, and then a day to get back. So you remember it took you 2 days to get those extra miles working on the far gaps.
Okay. I'll let them know that it took 2 days, not 1 day, not half a day, not a couple of hours, but 2. And we do not have that time, especially if this priestess is going to die
Can you do it while we're going?
on the road. Maybe if we had.
Wait, are we on? Do we
wagon?
have horses? Are we on?
I don't. You know,
I think
I'm
we're
not
on
sure
foot.
what-
You're on
Yeah.
foot because
Yeah.
the terrain is not suitable. For horses. This is pretty much rocky everywhere.
We could have been
On
riding
camel.
a purple worm.
Like, you could have. I am not that. Nope. Nope, there's no way to do that on the road. I mean, I suppose I could spend a couple of hours tonight working on it.
Well, you do need both. Like both far gaps to work on both of them so they.
I lied, it wouldn't even matter.
Mm.
Well, we can just go with that. Are we capable to go without relying on the rest of the troop then?
I mean, you do know they say they're moving with you. It's give or take how quick they are and what they run into, but it's up to you
Oh, I
guys.
see it. We just tell them which direction we're going and sort of when we, like a timeline sort of thing. And then we just leave them to it and we go. We just need to tell them where we're going.
Do we know if it's possible for any of them to get the same blessing we just got if they're headed to this place anyway? Can't they just do the
Visit
same
the
thing we just
shrine.
did? As long as they are respectful and wash themselves first.
Turn to the sea elves.
The temple was not that big. How many people you say?
Well, it would extend to some people, so not all of them would need to go in there.
Well, as long as it's not flooded, I don't see why not.
Do they need to be leaving behind anything like pearls?
Just what? Make sure they cleanse themselves before they go in.
To get the blessing, you threw pearls into the well thing, yeah? Would they need to do something like that?
That is true.
I mean, they just paid us in pearls if we go help their people. That's why I'm wondering, do we want to just leave some of those behind at the temple for them to pick up and then the few of them get the blessing so they're a little faster?
I mean, as long as they have something of equal value.
Or that?
I think that's a very good idea, Vera. Why don't we do that then?
Yep.
And then we can just get going.
All right, we're gonna leave a note with instructions or something on how to not be
Or you
water
could just
elemental.
Call him
Or-
real quick.
The Fargab.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
We could stay behind and
Or that.
show them how.
If we
That's
are
probably
going to
safest.
battle, I don't know how well how well they're going to be fighting with us. Respectfully to the elves here, but yeah, don't know how well they do in battle. So, considering some of them are already prisoners, they should probably stay here.
So, to clarify, you want me to use these pearls that I was going to give to you for them?
Mhm.
Yep.
Might as well. Yep.
Okay.
I mean, they're very pretty, but
Give me a
the
persuasion
blessing's pretty
check.
good. Who?
I don't think it would matter. Roll a natural 2. As long as you don't roll a natural 1, go right ahead.
I got +0 charisma. Anyone else?
Do it.
Well, it's Vera kind of doing it, so let's do it with Vera.
Okay. Even with my +8, 12.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 2, so you're fine.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, I'll do this now. I'm just trusting that you go take care, save them if you can.
We will. We're being heroic.
So are they in the bots? Or are they on the other side of a bot? I'm not sure how that works. Will they?
Oh, they're coming. They check in. Hello. How far off are you from point C?
Over.
Over. Thank you, Vera.
Gucci, you don't have to hit me that hard. We're like, we're about all intents and purposes 2 hexes from you. So we're probably about 12 miles, I think, if we're measuring correctly. But we stopped to set up for camp for the night.
Oh, all right. What time is it in game?
It's probably late evening.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you do that. In the morning, come round to point C, and you're going to meet up with. How many of you are gonna stay behind for this? All of you?
Well, I'll stay here. It's fine.
All right, you're gonna meet up with a group of 5 sea elves, six sea elves, and they're going to take you down over 25 words. Continuing, they're going to take you down to the temple, and they're going to show you what to do, and you're going to get a blessing, and it'll help you travel faster. Over.
Okay, do you have a name for the person that we're supposed to meet up with? Over?
Isfin. Over.
Isfin, is that with a T or an F or an I?
Actually, I don't know. Isfin, how do you spell your name?
It's with an I. Isfin.
Sorry.
All right, I'll jot that down. We'll meet up with them, and we'll see who wants to take. Not a lot of people are believing gods here. I'm not sure who all will want to do it, but we'll figure it out.
Well, just pitch it that it'll help with the travel time. Like, you know? Over.
Alrighty, over.
And after that, we are headed toward fucking somewhere.
Waking Wrath.
Yes, Waking Wrath, which is point D.
E.
Point E? E. Point
D.
E.
D is a fortress.
Yes. We're going to point E. We are going to rescue some captives who've apparently been captured. That's it. So we'll meet you there after that once you've got the magic travel speed.
Alright, be safe.
You too. Over.
Give me this back. I tell Belwell to keep his sexy butt alive. That's Kudrol. Over.
Hear that bell ring? Lava.
Well, the smirk on Garrus's face. Alrighty. The elves said they'll have the watch if you trust them enough, but they offer 10s unless Mela wants to do her hut again.
What do y'all want to do? Do you want me to build it again?
I trust the hut. Please.
All right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast the hut again.
I was all right with the tent, but if you're making the hut, I'll do the hut.
You want to warn them first before you do this?
Sure. Thank you for the tents, but if you don't mind, I'm gonna create our own little shelter, if that's all right. Ishvin saw it last night, so hopefully it won't be too much of a shock for you all.
And you have room for 2 more people if you want to invite them in.
It's up to the group to decide if they want to let anyone else in.
But of course, whatever you feel safest, but we'll keep lookout.
Yeah, I'm not trusting. I will be on watch with you, elves.
Okay. So
Ziggy, you want to stay up too? Think of what you could learn with them.
I'll take whatever watch people need me to take.
Fans like Lauren's over here with we're at max capacity.
Yeah, generally speaking, we've had. I mean, my people don't have anything against elves, but the elves generally don't like us or talk to us. So I don't have a great rapport with elves. I know their languages and stuff, but I kind of stay away from them.
So wouldn't you want to learn from them and maybe help build that relationship back up?
I mean, I tried talking to elves back in the day. They wouldn't share their toys. They wouldn't play with me. It was really,
You're not worthy of the bow?
Yeah, they really don't like us humans very much. So
And
I
the
just kind of
bow
got
shifts
used to
right
leaving them
off
alone.
Ziggy right into Lorwyn's hand.
Thank you.
Well, I've gotten to know Laura, and I know she's a great person. I'm just saying, in general, I haven't had a great
No. Keep
time with
going.
elves. Yeah, and you know, being all snotty and stealing my bow back is just sort of you know, fulfilling my what I was saying.
I walk into the tent with his bow.
Aw,
You walk in the hut or the tent?
Yeah, the hunt. The hut. Sorry.
As Lorwyn walks into the hut that Mela has casted. So, Ziggy, you currently do not have your bow.
all right.
Boy, that was
So-
really smooth there, Ziggy.
Do I have to
Good
like
job, buddy.
reattune to it when if I ever get it back? Like every
Yes,
time
you
she
do.
takes it.
I think that's what we
Oh.
decided. You have to.
All right. Well, I hope Lorwyn nothing attacks us anytime soon.
I don't think you were worried about that,
I
considering you
tossed
didn't
out
want to
the
go
little
on.
knife.
He tossed him a knife through the.
That little knife I had.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little
This will take
knife.
out so many purple worms.
Is it a dagger, or we'll just say it's a dagger for simplicity?
No, it's not even a dagger.
It's a knife.
It
It
was a small
just
knife.
says it's a knife for like
It's a butter knife.
It's basically like a pocket knife
Oh, I don't know if you.
because
can
it says
equip-
small knife, so I'm assuming pocket knife.
I don't know if there's actual equipment you can attach for that, but go ahead.
It gives you proficiency in your whittling skills.
Yeah. You can whittle a new bow.
There's so many trees to do that with.
And look, elves who can show you how to do it. Did the elves hear him saying this, by the way?
Oh yeah, if you're looking at this, they're kind of giving him a weird look.
I mean, I'm used to it from elves at this point. They've been giving us humans a weird look all since I've known them.
Then, and as he's saying this, they just grab the rest of their stuff and go into their tents. Because clearly y'all have watch and are unwanted by Ziggy, so.
All right. Well, I sure hope that I don't need to shoot anything with a bow while I'm on watch.
I'm sure you'll get it back in the morning, mate.
I'm wondering what level does someone learn not to shoot their mouth off? Is that level 9? Ziggy definitely needs to learn that.
Killing me. Alrighty. So Ziggy in Belrum. I guess y'all have first watch. Alright.
Are we outside the hut?
Yes.
Okay, outside the magic hut. The elves are in their own little tents. Everyone else is in their own little hut, and me and Belrum are just outside in the
In the
by
rain.
the stealth campfire. All right. Well, Belrum, you're gonna have to keep my your eyes peeled because while I have eagle eyes, I can't see in the dark.
Well, where's your little friend that you always have? Can't he see in the dark? Can't it?
Stardust cannot see in the dark, as far as I can tell. I could be wrong on that.
Yeah,
Have you tried?
I am pretty sure. I mean, my everything I've read in the features and everything, they do not have no sort of vision is mentioned. The general Drake stat block I could look up.
Well, it's in
Real
your
quick.
features.
Well, I know I looked in the features and I didn't say anything about any sort of vision or whatever.
Speed, senses.
Like if we're going by the stat block under the
Yeah,
the
you know, it
Drake
has
board-
dark vision 60 feet. It's under senses.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dark vision 60 feet, past perception 12.
All
If
right.
you go
Sweet.
into your features and traits, your Drake companion, if you click on it, opens up a side thing and it gives you its stat block.
Okay. Okay. All right. Dark vision, passive perception. All right. Good. Okay. Well then, yeah. Stardust is keeping watch. I'm listening out for any danger or whatnot. And Stardust will let me know if he sees anything crazy.
All right. You can roll a perception check with Stardust and Belram. You can roll a perception check.
So you want me to do Stardust perception?
Yep, because he's the one has
Makes
dark
sense.
vision.
Makes sense.
You
Where
can
are we
roll
at?
for yourself with disadvantage, but
Perception's a wisdom, right?
but you can see through. You can see through his eyes, right?
Only if I cast something.
Okay. I mean, you can do that. and see
he got
through
a
his
4.
eyes.
I'm listening good.
He got a 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can I roll Ziggy's perception based on like listening in the dark,
For listening,
feeling
sure.
the ground, all that kind of stuff? Natural 1.
Yeah. This rainstorm.
We're doing a
is
great
just
watch, guys.
Yeah.
I'm asleep.
All right, Belrin, what'd you get? You muted yourself.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking the 2 rolls that Ziggy just.
Sure.
Sorry, Clay. 14.
14. Garrus, as you're keeping watch out, all of a sudden it got really, really quiet. Like, you know, you're not used to it because you look back and Ziggy is passed the fuck out because he's so tired.
And everything got quiet all around, huh?
I mean,
It's so
I'm
weird.
saying he got quiet because he's not talking.
I know.
Yeah.
Gee, I know. Human. How big is the camp?
It's not like it's a small camp. It's not like there's like 5 tents up and a fire.
Actually, wait a minute. Stardust is not sleeping, right? Just Ziggy?
Stardust is licking its paw right now because it rolled a 4.
Yeah, equally not paying attention.
It's like,
Great. Well, I'm doing rounds because I'm going to let the human sleep in the rain.
roll me a
And
d20.
What's that?
Roll me a d20.
Roger that. 18.
Roll me a d10 now.
Three.
Off where the more freestanding water is, because the tide has went lows, but not all the water is completely gone, and with the rain. You look out there, you see roughly about 6 octopuses, giant octopuses out there.
They're just out there doing.
They're in the
octopus
water,
things.
so you're off like a ways from.
No. I'm just making sure they're just out there. I see their tentacles up.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Okay. I'll make sure that I remember that to let Ziggy know what he's missing.
Got it. Van says riding an octopus into battle.
That's Ziggy's job, but he's sleeping. Man, I should just throw rocks at them. The tide is out. It's not like they can reach me.
Or can they?
I don't know. Maybe I should walk. No. Yeah, I'm definitely not. No. My backup is sleeping. Not at all.
All right. Your watch goes by without any issues. Do you want to wake somebody else up for another watch, or you just want to pass out?
No, I'm gonna help Ziggy wake up. I hope I don't stumble and accidentally kick him on the side of the head, though.
Oh, what?
Here.
What? I'm paying attention. What's out there? Monsters, worms.
Man, you should have seen the giant octopi that were out there. It looked like synchronized dancing. Just 8 of them, all in this mesmerizing pattern. Absolutely phenomenal. I wish you could have seen it. I have no words to describe the beauty of what I saw out there.
Wow, that's beautiful. I had no idea you were such a observer of nature.
Well, I mean, they're so far away and they're in the water. It's magnificent to see something like that. Just it's nothing that I have ever seen. For the rest of my life, I will remember the beauty of what I saw. I wish you could have seen it and put it in your notebook.
I don't know, man. Octopuses are gross and hard to draw.
Oh, so you don't like all creatures?
I did. I drew the octopuses we saw the other day, and they were scary and hard to draw. And there's all those little circles you got to draw when you're drawing them out and stuff.
Isn't this
I
a
don't need
circle? How hard is it to do?
It's a lot of little tiny circles, like 40 circles.
You ever think of a stamp?
Well, you
a
can't.
Circle.
You can't use a
Stick it
stamp
in
as a
mud.
circle because they're different sizes circles, right? So as they get to the end of the tentacle, the circles get smaller and smaller.
Mm. So you're right. You could only make one stamp at a time. There's no way of having multiple stamps of different sizes.
I suppose you could carry around a box.
Hey, watch what you say about Carrie. She's sneaky. She could be right here.
You have an interesting way with words, Belram.
Are you making fun of me again?
I never made fun of you, good man.
I remember what you said about my beard.
I think it's fascinating.
I haven't forgotten.
Yeah, I think your perception of the world is fascinating and interesting. I'm very pleased to learn that you think so highly of the ballet of octopuses.
I look over at Stardust. Your paw better? You know, there's something wrong with his paw. You should do something about that.
What's wrong with his paw?
He's still licking it. It's been hours he's been doing that. Do you not pay attention to your companion?
I pay. I mean, he licks his paw out of anxiety very often, but sometimes he just licks it just because he stepped in something tasty.
I mean, the elves are still alive, so I don't know what it could have been.
Well, what I'm assuming, I've been sneaking him trout all night. Like as the elves were given, I was just taking trout and giving to him. And what I'm going to assume is he's licking the greasy, the fried bits of trout off of his claws.
Mm. Interesting. Oh, okay. Well,
I gotta say, elves cook a good trout.
Why don't you go in and get somebody else to come out, take over, so they can stay out here with me?
You're not going to take a break or anything?
I need to be able to see at night.
Well, I realize that, but everyone else besides me can see at night. And don't you need the rest?
No, the Carrie cannot.
Oh, really?
Carrie and Vera cannot.
Oh, you're right. It's only the Twilight Kender that can
and
see
Mela.
Dark.
Sorry. Yeah. So, excellent. How about you? I don't want to wake Lorwyn. If only Timmy. No. See, he won't listen to me.
I mean, I can wake up anyone you want.
It's like
I got to go in there anyway. I'll just nudge someone and send them out here.
Do not wake her up. If you don't have bacon, do you know what she will do if you wake up Lorwyn without bacon? Trust me, I've got the bruises to show.
Well, who would you like me to wake up?
No. You know what? I'll just go get one of the elves, because at least they'll.
You want to do watch with one of the sea elves?
Why not? They were going to keep watch anyways.
It sounds like remarkably dry company.
I don't get it. It's raining.
It is. It is raining. Yeah. I forgot about the raining. The storms just sort of fell into the background. But yes, it is still raining.
I'll get
Well,
an elf.
who do you want? Yeah. Okay. Well, all right. Go bother the elves then.
Oh, that's why. All right. So what's happening? So Ziggy, you going inside and waking up who?
I was Gareth said he was going to go wake up an elf to have a watch with.
You see Isfin sitting over the side, just kind of observing you guys, just having a conversation while he's been awake the whole time. So
And I don't think the elves sleep very long anyway, so that might work out well. I'm exhausted. I'm going to go to sleep.
No, I'm on watch.
Are you going to take a level of exhaustion for this?
Yes.
All right.
That's right. I'll be waking somebody up on. Yeah, I gotta wake somebody up next shift. So I'll take this shift.
All right.
Should have taken Laura first shift. I say that under my breath, right before Ziggy goes inside.
What's your passive perception, Ziggy?
Oh, I don't make it that soft.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be passive. Yeah. My passive wisdom is 16.
I would say you can hear Garrus say that. Or, Garrus, can you rename yourself in Belram and Zoom? You hear Belram say that under his breath as you're walking inside the hut.
I say, hey, me too. And then I go in.
And you go in, and you see Carrie, Mela, Lorwyn, and Vera asleep.
Well, knowing that Belram was requesting that he wanted to hang out with an elf, I'm going to very carefully not bother anybody and curl up for sleep myself.
Not wake up anybody else?
No.
Okay. All right. Belram and I guess Isfern will roll.
No, I'm not talking to the elf. You think I'm going to go and ask an elf for help? Please.
Regardless, they keep him watch anyway, so they're rolling.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he's over there. I'm over here.
All right. I'll roll another perception check.
Well,
you don't see anything out of the ordinary. The same six octopus is still in the water.
okay. At the end of this shift, I'm going to go and get Lorwyn and see who she wants to, if she wants to anybody.
All right. You do take a level of exhaustion, and you can go have equivalence of a short rest if you like.
Thank you. I will take that.
Lorwyn, or how you wake up Lorwyn? Or
Lorwyn.
stir her out of her trance, I should say, because she's trancing, not asleep. But
So she should hear me say her name?
Yup.
Lorwyn,
What?
do you want to take a shift of watch, or do you trust these elves?
Do you trust these elves?
The only elf I trust is you and those you tell me to trust.
I start crawling out of the tent.
out of the hut.
Yeah. It's the same.
Just one's magical, one's not. That's the only difference.
Whatever. Start ritual casting Timmy to keep me company.
All right. Oh, Belram, you go to sleep?
Oh yeah.
Or try to catch a cat nap in.
Hey, it's 4 hours. Short rest is healing some points.
Yeah. Lauren, you can roll me a perception check.
Nope. Perception. 24.
Nice. Now roll me a d20.
Why? $19.
Roll me a d10.
$5.
Looking out into the bed of water where you Baron's all the octopuses, you see 4. Give me a survival check.
So not 1 for 3.
Yeah, you're not sure what these are. They got fish-like scales and like almost kind of like flaps with spear, and they have spears, and they're just stabbing these giant octopuses in the water and taking them down underwater. But you don't know what they are.
It's probably some local fishermen going on a late night pleasure cruise. Me and Timmy are playing tic-tac-toe in the dirt.
It's kind of weird because you tell Timmy what to do, and Timmy's not like his own consciousness, so you have him right in 0.
Oh look, 10 out of.
Look, you won 10 games in a row. I wonder how.
Wow. Never gets old.
But rest of your watch goes without issue.
Okay.
The thunderstorms cease, and somebody roll me a d10. Okay, I'll roll it.
No, I got
Sorry,
you.
usually I do it, but my dog came in the room.
All right, cool. You wake up, and whatever the wash is left is now subsided, and the canyons are now dry and able to travel. So where would you like to go? What would you like to do? You want to eat a ration, wake up. Barum is a little more exhausted than usual, if you want to address that. As the
Good morning, everyone.
Gonna toss the boat back to Ziggy.
Ziggy, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
She's got like a strength of what?
Well, he's
11.
probably still waking up.
yeah. I wake
He's
up and I roll a
Dexy.
13.
He's not that.
You're able to get your hand just right before he hits your face to catch it.
Bam! Thanks.
Yeah.
It's like
welcome.
this close to your face as you
I
catch
strike
it.
a pose. Whoosh. All right. Are we doing breakfast? Should I go hunt something?
And
Ooh,
if you still
octopus.
need people, the magic items that need to roll charges, make sure you do that because it is a new dawn. My cleric and paladins, I don't know if rangers do it too. Prepare your spells that you might need. Same thing with the wizards. So don't forget to do all that kind of stuff. It is now dawn.
I got trout. Anyone want trout?
Yeah, you're asking Rideroo to spit it up.
Sure, Rideroo. Trout.
Whoa. Save it. Why don't we just get some from the elves?
Do they have any more? Let's go see.
Or the river that's right there.
Yeah, there is a river. We could hunt up a fresh breakfast and stuff. Do some sashimi.
Learning experience. It's
As
like
you're
preparing.
approaching, they're already cooking like fresh trout from
Oh, all right.
catches. And again, they offer you some.
Oh, that's right. No, he did not. I want my pocket knife back. Thank you, Vera.
Does Ziggy give the pocket knife back?
Oh yeah, sure. I'd forgotten about it.
Me too.
I was more thinking that like my whole attitude about elves is being changed by some great trout. Like they're being so nice with giving us some nice fried fish in the morning. I don't know. I'm learning a lot.
All right. You have some.
Maybe it's. Oh, sorry.
I mean, go ahead if you want to go ahead. I'm just trying.
I was
to
just
fill
gonna
the
say
void.
maybe it's sea elves that are nice, and the wood elves are the ones that were mean to me. I don't remember.
I mean, you knew one. What else?
Oh right. I didn't even think about that. I was just
They're
thinking
on
about
their own little world, so
the elves he would have encountered, growing up in the woods.
Gonna eat my breakfast. And get ready to go.
Yeah.
all right. As you each have breakfast, you have a chance to conversate if you like. If not, we can tell me where you're headed.
Oh, Ziggy! I forgot to tell
Yes.
you. There's these creepy, fish people last night that were hunting in the river. They were stabbing the octopus.
Wait, you saw creepy fish people hunting
yeah.
in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
This is, and I think we should go investigate a little bit.
Wade
Can
into the river.
I don't want to wade in the river, but like if they
For
were they on the
science.
shore, would they leave footprints, fin prints, anything
I'm
like that?
sure they would. I mean, we could take like a 5-minute walk.
I mean, I'd say like going down there and seeing if there's any evidence of fish folk.
I mean, how fast can everyone put up their tents?
I mean, well, ours is magic. I don't know.
Yeah,
if it-
that's
doesn't
what
it
I'm
just-
saying. Everyone else
appear and
have to
disappear.
take time. Yeah.
Yeah, while the sea elves are struggling with their tents, ours disappears real quick, and I can go check out the river.
Yeah.
Well, the CLs are not. They're staying behind, if you remember correctly. They said they'll stay there and wait for your army. So they're not putting them in their tents. That's just where they're camping right now.
Fine. We're just gonna take a 5-minute walk to the river.
All right. You can go down there. Anybody want to make me a survival check?
I'll do a survival check.
It's your time to shine, mister.
I rolled a 22.
Yes. Thank you.
You're looking at these prints. You swear that what you read was mythological, that they didn't actually exist or something. You could have sworn. But these look very reminiscent of marrow tracks.
Hmm.
They're imprinted into the mud now.
So I'm reading. I remember seeing tracks like this before, but it's just not possible, guys. Like there's these things I'm seeing evidence of things that shouldn't exist. Maybe can we go talk to the sea elves and see if they recognize this description, this creature, if they're familiar with them?
Oh,
Shouldn't
although keep
we
in mind the
start?
gods didn't exist a while ago.
Shouldn't we start on the rescue? Why are we wasting time?
You never know what information will help us on an adventure. Like we could be running into these merfolk or whatever during the rescue. We need to know more information.
Lorwyn, what were they doing?
Fishing? No. They were murdering the octopus in the river.
So the octopus
Vicious-
that I saw, that I told Ziggy about, and
beautiful
he wasn't
octopus.
interested in.
Well,
Okay.
Well, I've seen
Let's-
octopuses before.
Everybody likes
Maybe.
a train wreck. Whatever those are.
I say we
Did you
get
say
going.
merfolk?
Mer something. I think it was
Merman.
marrow actually, but I'm pronouncing it badly.
And what's Merrow? It sounds like a little fish.
M-E, I think it's M-E-R-R-O or something like that, is a mythologically is a crazy, scary amphibious monster.
Oh, that sounds fun. We should probably not.
Poke 'em.
From what
We-
what I've read, I don't think they'd be that scary for us, but they are definitely have a frightening look to them. But I don't think they can leave the water. Maybe they can't. I'm not sure. It's very it's confusing.
If they can't leave, we should be right because the tide's gone down and there's no more water.
Yeah, I do think we can kind of just put this in our list of curiosities and get on with our adventure.
Yep, I'm with Velrum. Let's go.
As you pack up and ready your things and head on out. Who wants to roll me perception checks?
I can
Everybody.
perceive.
Can do perception. How many you want?
15.
Whoever's keeping lookout.
Everybody.
I'm always keeping lookout.
8.
21.
23.
Nice. All right.
23 for me. Sorry.
Very nice. Somebody roll me a d20.
Melee.
17 from me.
Roll me a d10.
Ugly. 6. More octopuses.
Nope. You do see tracks, though.
Tracks.
Yeah, you see some tracks.
Oi, Ziggy, come look at these tracks.
I'm
I
gonna
say
come look
not
at
at
those
the
tracks.
top of my lungs.
I'm gonna quietly come and look at those tracks.
All right. Roll me a survival check.
Bum ba dum bum. I got 18.
18. You're not 100% sure. But they tend to look like those creature or tracks to creatures that Belram described to you that night, which was the manticores. They look like very massive paws.
Is this like? Can I tell? Is a fresh track hours ago? That kind of thing.
What'd you roll? 22?
I rolled.
18, you said?
18?
Yeah,
Yeah.
18.
Probably like within 24 hours.
All right, guys. I think we should be on our toes. I definitely feel like those manticores we learned about the other night are out and about, and I'm seeing that there's relatively fresh evidence of these guys. So we definitely watch the skies. I believe they fly, and from what I've read, they hunt in packs too. So we're gonna have to deal with a mess of them if we come across them. But they're kind of nervous. I don't know if they would necessarily attack a party of 6 well-armed dudes and ladies, but I
So
could be
should
wrong.
we start walking sneaky or can we continue normal?
Sneaky. We need to
Who had the
learn.
highest passive?
Lorwyn.
Who had the highest perception? Lorwyn?
No, Mela did. She had
I
like a
did.
23.
23. Lorwyn, you had 21.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody over or rolled over a 20 with here? You hear around the bend because you're now marching through the
It's
valleys.
fun. Look at the fun.
Lonely
we're
Lion Inc. Thank you for the follow. You can give a D4 to anybody you like. Just put it in chat.
Lonely Lion's another streamer.
Oh, they are?
Yes, they are. Good
All right, give them a shout out real quick.
How you doing, Lonely?
Oh, they have not chatted in chat yet.
Okay.
Can't really tag them. I'll have to type it all out. Oh, no.
Lonely Lion comes along just as we're talking about manticores. Oh,
Yeah. I'll save that if I may. Well, it's a D4, so you can just put in chat who you want to give it to. And it goes into their we have a Excel spreadsheet for what they go to. Right now, the people that does not have D4s are Lorwyn and Belram. And Ziggy. Vera has
I
like
thought Ziggy had
5.
one.
Jesus.
I had
yeah.
forgotten about our rewards.
I don't know why. But anyway, as y'all walking through the valleys, because now, you know, there's no water and everything, Lorwyn and Mela, you hear like a small force of chainmail on the other side of the cane. I'll show you on the map. Real quick. So far away. As you're walking through the valleys, through the canyons and everything, on the other side on this area, you hear chainmail. Like people marching. And you hear somebody say, "I keep looking for those sea elves. There's got to be more around here somewhere." Don't laugh at me.
Ayla, do you hear that?
You?
Yes.
Maybe we should be very quiet.
Yeah. I don't
We
trust
should
him with that
ambush
Brooklyn
them.
accent.
I was gonna say stealth into some ambush positions.
stealth. I can totally stealth and like check out what's going on.
We haven't told you, but now we do.
I thought you were talking among
We're
yourselves.
talking to each other. Yeah.
Ah,
I am also here.
I mean, y'all all within vicinity, but I think.
Yeah, but we just leaned over. I just leaned over to whisper to Mela.
Oh, okay.
But we will now hear you all that.
I will say y'all hear whispering, but you don't know what she's saying. Fair? Sweet. Awesome.
They know what's happening. We told them.
Yeah, I can sneak and like try to see what's happening.
If you do that, please remember, stick to the plan. Right? No, you've given me that smile last time, and then we all almost died.
I promise I will sneak and look and sneak back and report what I looked at.
Great.
And I'll do that.
All right. Well, we'll do that when we come back from break. Everybody, it's close to our break time anyway. I don't want to get us in the middle of something that, you know, we get stuck with and then pause in the middle of possible battle. I don't know what y'all are going to do. With that being said, George Clips, thank you again. Lonely Lion Inc. for the follow. We'll be back. And Belram, you got the D4. And we'll be back, guys. Enjoy some clips. And welcome back. Alrighty. Carrie, you said you're going to go sneak up. What was your stealth?
I will roll that now with advantage.
Lorwyn's gonna cast Mage Armor as soon as she goes off.
Mage armor?
And that's 24.
24.
Stardust.
I am the knight.
I am the knight. So So you're, I guess, hugging close to the middle of this ravine over here.
Yep. And just so you know, I have the Skulker trait. I can hide while lightly obscured,
Okay.
if that helps at all.
As you're looking around the corner,
Oh, God. Oh, God.
the one in the middle is kind of shouting this, what they said out. And sitting beside him is one that you never seen as far as our Draconians go. Is kind of got like a purplish, scaly skin to him. You've never seen this one before. As he says this, he sends these out further, and these two fly to the top.
Ooh. Can I real quick skitter back to the party and like motion them to hide?
Give me another stealth check.
Mm-hmm. Still with advantage for the magic item I've got?
Yep. I got a roll for you.
Ooh, 27.
A 27, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Well, I'm going to natural 20. Let's see if that's enough. Let's see. Perception. No, I've been 23. So you're able to scamper off. But you take notice to this one right here kind of turns and looks that direction as you scamper off because it heard a noise. But did not see you.
I'm just gonna be like, fuck ton of enemies, get down, hide, quiet.
But you do notice the most of these you saw are the very first ones that you've seen before, the ones that can turn people to stone. These are the ones that pounced Barrel that one time when you went to save Jean that one time. And then you saw this one, he's just one shouting orders.
Does he appear to be human?
He appears to be human. And then this one you never saw before. You don't know what that one is or what that one does.
Does it
Carrie,
look draconian though?
It does look
Like it's got wings?
It does not have wings.
Hmm.
is this an entire army you're talking about? Like, we won't be able to take those.
It looks more like a scouting patrol for them. Not an entire army.
Still a lot of people. There's 7 draconians, 1 random dude, and 1 purple guy. I don't know what he does.
No, there. Oh, you counted all of them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5. That's 5. 6. There's 7 draconians you fought before. There's 1 human and another purple-skinned draconian type you've never seen before.
Oh, he is draconian.
He just doesn't have.
I just said
wings.
purple guy.
Yeah, he has purple skin, scales. You never seen him before, or anything like him before.
Well, I do. If we
Mela.
wanted,
Make that hut that we could go inside.
And we can hide and pretend to be a rock.
Well, if they go past us, they'll ambush the sea elves who are waiting for our people.
If they go past us, we can ambush them. At the moment, they've got the jump.
How long does it take
guy-
to cast, Mela? I think it takes 10
A
minutes.
minute. Just a minute.
Ugh.
I also have the ability to make us all hide with the pass without trace spell, if we want to get like super stealthy as a party.
That might be useful, yeah.
As y'all having this discussion, the one that heard you is moving closer to the edge.
Whatever we're doing, we're going to do it now.
Looks down at you. We have intruders.
Let's fight.
Because he did roll a natural 20, he heard, so he's naturally going to go to investigate the sounds. So yeah, let's get some initiatives out.
Do.
Yeah. Too late for sneaking around, guys.
I'ma still sneak.
Well, go right into melee with your surprise round because you rolled a natural 20.
Okay. How close am I to the guy on the cliff?
How close are you?
Yeah.
I have you all right in the middle. Is that where y'all wanted to be? Or we're gonna push up together. He is. Just measuring stick out. 30, 35 feet. Up at an
Cool.
angle.
Okay.
Can I ask how tall are the cliffs?
About 30 feet.
Okay.
No, sorry. I'll make that about 20 feet high.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and cast spiritual weapon up there.
Okay. Up there by him?
Yeah.
You do how far away?
I have 60 feet, so I
Alright, so you're
can.
gonna do it like in front of him?
Yeah.
Got it.
I think it was a 20 to hit.
20 does hit.
Okay. And he takes 9 force damage.
9 force damage, you got it. As you summon this mace, you normally summon, he cracks down. Alright! They're hostile! That's your bonus action. What about your action?
My action, I'll go ahead and cast Spirit Guardians.
That
Or can I do
is a level spell, so you can do a cantrip.
Okay. Cool. Then I will try Toll of the Dead on the same guy.
Toll of the Dead, that is which save?
Wisdom.
So slow today. A natural 1 for a total of 2. How much damage does Toll of the Dead do to him?
It does 8 damage.
Nice! Nice. As it's distracted by this magical maze that appears, it is ding in his head, and he whimpers with pain as he takes this damage. Alrighty. Top of the round, Carrie.
Alright. Because he hasn't gone in combat yet, I get advantage with my assassinate thing. So I will attempt to hit him with my short bow.
You got it.
14 to hit.
14 just misses.
Ah!
That was with advantage?
It was with advantage. I rolled really bad. It was a 7
Oh.
and a 6 plus 7.
Yeah, as he's ringing his head, you shoot your arrow and it goes past him on the behind him.
Don't you have a
Dang.
D4?
Too late. I always forget to use them.
D4?
I've got a D4 and a D6 that I can use.
Oh yeah, for your rewards.
Always
yeah.
forget. Yeah.
Do you have
since
any
that failed.
rerolls?
I do have the inspiration, but
You do have inspiration. We want to re-roll it.
nah, I'll save it.
You use your re-roll and then use your natural 20 and make a guaranteed hit.
Yeah, This was one of the ones that pounced Bellroom,
Bellroom
right? A
before.
poison one?
I think it was. I don't want to give it away. If you can't remember, I'm not telling you.
Nah, I'll save it.
You're saving it. Alrighty.
I'm saving it.
Give y'all rewards. You don't use them. I don't know why. All right, you want to move?
Yep.
Mela,
I
did you want to
forget.
move? I meant to ask you that. I'm sorry.
No,
you
I'll
said-
stay where I am.
All right, where you want to move, Carrie?
Yep, I'll move up to the side of the canyon under where the enemy is.
Perfect
Sort of
pouncing
just a
range.
diagonal.
In perfect pouncing range. All right.
I'm hoping that I will break line of sight doing that, and I will hide. The bonus action.
All right. Even hiding for the camera. So give me a.
Stealth check.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. 28.
Damn. All right. As I was looking at you. What the fuck? All right. Mela, you're up.
I'll go ahead and make another attack with my spiritual weapon.
You got it.
No, sorry. That's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
And 5 force damage.
As you clock it again, as it turns away from the maze, trying to track where Carrie ran off to, and it loses as it's trying to track, which kind of helps out her stealth. You clock it. All right. Now your action.
Since I didn't cast spiritual weapon knockout, now can I cast another spell?
Yep.
Cool. Now I will cast Spirit Guardians. And stay where I am, sort of in the middle of the group.
Got it.
And that'll be my turn.
Currently, it's right there. It's not in effect of any of them yet, so.
It's fine.
Bellroom. You're muted, Bellroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am
A professional streamer.
really, really tired. So I'm not. And he's up on a cliff. I can't even run up there. So I'm going to hold my move, hold my action, which would be to attack with my adz, and bonus would be my second attack with my adz to any that comes within range.
Okay. So you're going to stay where you are and hold your attack?
I am.
Okay.
Actually, where is Carrie in relation to me?
Well, you now cannot see her. She ran around the cliff.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure.
You know
was
she ran in this
not-
direction, but you now cannot see her because she ran around the cliff.
That's fine.
You know the direction she went. All right. Do you want to move? You want to stay there?
I will. Which one is Lorwyn? Where is? I don't see that.
Lower one has the
Mage armor.
Mage armor around her.
I see. Vera is right there. Mela is next to Lorwyn. Actually, I'm gonna go move near Mela and Lorwyn because I know that they're the most unarmored.
So Mela's here, Laura was over here, so you're right here.
Oh, yeah, and then I stay right there.
Okay. Alrighty.
Who's the short one with the red base? The
That is
Kender with the
Vera.
red base.
That's fair.
Oh, okay.
All right. He has. What is his movement? Waltz around there, and let's see if he's can see you with a natural 2. Does not see Carrie. She finds like some boulder to hide behind, and lets out. What is your reach? 100. Ooh, nice. He sees the group down there, and he's going to fire at the first person he sees, which is Vera, with a crossbow. So he pulls out this heavy crossbow, and he's going to roll an attack for a total of 16, which misses. Second attack is 11, so he misses both. Guys, there gotta people behind us. Move up. Lorwyn, you're up. You're muted, Lorwyn.
Sorry. Can I see the one that's to my right that has decided to move around on the ground?
This one, the one that just fired 2
Yes.
crossbow
I
bolts.
guess that would be him. Yes. On the floor.
And you also see the one on the cliff.
Okay. Okay. But we're starting to get surrounded, and he just took a shot at our number 1 cleric, and I do not like that. So
I
I'm
take a
going...
shot at the paladin, but yeah,
Well,
same difference.
Both of them. All the Kenders. All my Kender friends. So I am going to raise my hand, and a ice orb will start to form, and I will shoot at it with chill touch. And it turns into a hand to latch onto him. Hopefully it latches onto him. 15.
15 misses as he whips up his shield and blots this hand orb, and it shatters against the shield. And
Okay.
fizzles.
I am also going to move. We'll move 15 feet towards him because I do not like how bunched up we are. As for me knowing how many fireballs I've shot, that it's too close.
All right, that's about
And-
15 feet for you.
And that'll be it for now.
Okay. Alrighty. So show you balls up here. He is going to roll an athletics check. He looks at it and like, nope, I'm gonna go around the bend. He's gonna follow the leader. 35. Now he's gonna roll a perception check. Which is does a 17 see you there, Carrie?
Against my 28, or
Oh, you rolled a 28. Oh. Okay.
Yep.
Sorensen doesn't see you. And he walks up Lorwyn and sees you making a move forward. He is going to range spell attack you 3 energy rays. $18, a natural 20, and a 19. So all hit 1 natural 20.
Silvery barbs the nat 20.
Okay. A 14, does that hit you?
No.
No. So the silvery barb's reaction takes away the natural 20. The first damage is 12 points of force damage.
Okay.
And the second one that hit you is also going to be 12 points of force damage. So
Okay.
24 total as it. The other one you have do the silver bards and he just blinds him real quick and he kind of shoots off to the right and then shoots you another one.
I would like to give advantage then from the silvery barbs to Vera.
Vera, you have your next advantage for your next attack. Alrighty. This one at top is, let's see what you have. He's going to go into your spiritual guardians as he glides down. Makes a con save, right, for your spiritual guardians?
Wisdom.
Was it wisdom?
Mhm.
7.
Okay.
How much damage?
Takes 12 radiant damage.
12. Allowing barbs any resistance using when using. This is the last campaign I've allowed spiritual or silvery barbs, so they get to use it here. So my new homebrew, they're not allowed to use them. That spell's been banned, and my charity one shot is. So alrighty, that is the damage as it comes in. Just fly down to. Belrum's in the way, so he's going to attack Belrum because he's trying to get to you, but Belrum's in the front, so he's going to try to make an attack. 2 daggers attack with his dagger. First attack to Belrum is a 16. Does that hit?
That does.
Second attack is a 13. That
Does
one
not.
misses. All right. You take 5 piercing damage plus 10 poison damage. So 15 total. And only one of them actually hit you, so you don't have to make the con save.
Yeah, good thing poison doesn't impact me, huh? Hill dwarf. Resistant to poison.
I mean, you take half, so it'd be half, so 5.
Mm-hmm.
Does that trigger his held action?
He
It
does.
does.
So go ahead and make your swing.
$13.
13 misses. As it comes in to stab you right in his shoulder, because he throws you off and you swing wildly, and it just kind of he parries it with his wing.
And second attack.
No,
19.
19 hits.
$18 points of damage.
Ooh, nice hit. And as you stick this axe in the side, it's spiced. Gushing of blood coming down the side. It's barely standing in front of you, Bella.
Yeah, there's nothing else.
Alright. Their movement is what? Ooh, yeah. This one has to make a wisdom save for your spiritual guardians. A natural 1, so a total of 2. So how much damage does it get? $9.
Yes.
And as this one enters your spiritual guardians, what do your spiritual guardians look like there, Milla?
They're elf-like. That's the closest thing to sort of describe them. Creatures with giant wings. And they glow a bright, like golden light. And sometimes they have weapons, and other times they don't. So
imagine they have like some maces or what have you, and they're just staggering as he's coming down onto Lorwyn for 2 dagger attacks. 8 misses and 11 misses. I'm assuming, right? AC's 13.
Yep, both miss. No, 18 is not 13. AC's like 16.
Oh yeah, you're
Mage armor.
Mage armor, yeah. So it's 16. Alrighty, Ziggy, you're up.
Okay. We see people that are like at melee range, right?
Yep. Those
Okay.
the ones on the cliffs have come down now to fight.
On the cliff side. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, my my Twitch stream went to commercial just now, and I can't see the.
You don't have the VOD up, the ninja up?
I do not. I was
Yeah,
using
pull that
the.
up so you can see.
I should. Okay. And so the guys aren't on the cliff anymore.
No, they came down on you.
Okay. Well, how about this? I am going to do my classic back up a bit to ranger range. Strategic repositioning, back up a little bit. Stardust is not going to take an action because I want to use my bonus action for my Hunter's Mark. He's just going to kind of be within infusing attack range of me, maybe in between me and the bad guys. I'm going to use my Hunter's Mark on the guy well, Belrum's about to smash that guy, so I'll put my Hunter's Mark on the guy in front of Lorwyn.
Alright.
Let me make a note of that using spells. Okay, I used a Hunter's Mark. And I will target, I'm going to target that guy with just a couple of bow attacks, and one of them I will probably try to infuse with the Stardust.
Well, let's see if you hit first.
Yeah. All right, first attack, I rolled a 19.
19 hits.
Alrighty. So, basic bow attack does 3 plus 7. Let's see, it's a 3. I'm going to leave that for now. So, and then I'll add my Hunter's Mark to that. So I got 16 points of piercing damage.
16? Nice.
Yeah. And we'll go ahead, since I don't know if the second attack will hit. Why don't we infuse that first hit with an extra d6 of lightning damage? So, another 4.
Got it.
All right. Then let's roll the second attack. Not bad. Does a 30 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Alrighty. We're gonna do a 13 points of piercing damage plus a d6 for my Hunter's Mark, which is 5. So 18 points of damage altogether with the second attack.
Nice.
So that's 38 altogether, and he's still standing?
As you release this arrow, Stardust shoots up lightning that twirls the arrow as it goes into him. As it's trying to shrug off this electricity, you shoot it again in the other shoulder. He's still standing, but he is looking rough.
All right. I think that's all I can do.
Got it. These guys finally get to go because I rolled terribly for them. They Let's see if they notice Carrie at all. Nope. Ooh, that might. Nope, it won't. What do you guys have? Nope, I'm gonna dash. These two also enter your spiritual guardians. Oh yeah, that's wisdom saves.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20 for 19. And the other one gets a 7.
Okay, so one takes full damage, the other takes half.
Got it.
For a total of 14 radiant damage.
Alright, so 14. One gets total 14, the other one gets
7.
7. I think it. So 7 for this one, 14 for this one. Nice. So they dashed. These guys. Get to the edge of your spiritual guardians. They dashed. That's about as far as they can get. And then Vera, you're up.
All right. I will
Are we
see.
back? Are we back at the top of the round?
Nope. I'm at the very bottom. I rolled the lowest.
Yep. She's the bottom of the round.
I
Because
will
I still
see.
have. Go ahead. Sorry.
You go ahead.
I was going to say I still have my held move action. And it's
You
gonna be to get-
you said your held action was to strike anything that came into range, and you struck that guy when he came into range.
Okay.
Vera.
Let's see if I can finish off the one in front of Belram, so he can go after the next ones.
Got it.
And I'm rolling with advantage thanks to Lorwyn. I'm just going to straight up attack.
Uh, 18 hits.
Alrighty. For 8 points of damage.
8 points. How you like to describe how you killed this one? Because it's exactly 8 points.
I am going to try and slice through his kneecap so he tumbles into a blob in front of Belram and he can just walk across him.
As you slice across his kneecaps, I need Belram and Vera to make me dexterity saving throws. Because I remembered this time.
You can add +5 because you are this close to me and my
yeah, you
aura
have that.
is helping you.
It's a 10 feet radius, right?
Yep. Hey, look, we rolled the same.
What'd y'all get?
11.
11. You both fail and take.
Oh, wait, no, he gets +5 to that 11. I'm the one that doesn't.
Oh, yeah. So it kind of makes sense because you cut the kneecaps, right? As he
Yep.
splatters, you are now covered in
Yeah.
acid for 1 minute. So,
great.
start of your turns, you'll take some acid damage. You can
Yeah,
use an
acid.
action to scrape it off or wash it off yourself or another creature, blah, blah, blah. So you have to take an action to get it off of you, but you're covered in acid right now. And you're-
Lovely.
I'll just put that in my- The ores are so hard to do for the paladins.
You're fine. I try to remember when I'm
Oh, yeah,
close
definitely.
enough to people. I still have movement and another attack. I will move up to the one next The closest one to me and Lorwyn.
You took 3 acid, by the way, for your initial.
Okay.
I don't know why I rolled it again for some reason. All right, take 3 acid damage for initial, and you're moving to another one for your second attack.
Yes.
Moving to this one, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Those all kind of started surrounding Lorwyn.
Natural 20 for 27. So,
27 hits. Was it? You said natural 20?
yeah.
Nice.
How do I? Oh wait, automatically clicked on crit damage for me for once. Lovely. Can I pump a divine smite into this?
You sure can. Just keep track of your spell slots and how many you have available for it.
Yeah. So initial damage is 17 slashing.
$17 slashing.
And the smite is 17
Very
for
nice.
a second level.
As you slash kneecaps with the first one, you turn around and run right inside. Sticking with the pointy end as your divine smite of Farah goes right through the sword and it bursts out within inside his body. And I need you to make a save, a Constitution saving throw, as it blows up. And I also need Lorwyn to do the same. Constitution saving throw.
11 again.
You make it! You start to feel yourself turning to stone, but you're able to shrug it off. Same thing with you, Lorwyn. As this explodes, leave this mist, and as you inhale the fibers, you feel your body turning to stone. You're able to shrug it out. You barely made it, Vera.
Yay. Still covered in acid.
And still covered in acid on top of it.
Okay then.
That's both. That's your turn, right?
I have bonus action.
Okay.
I am going to taunt the other one next to Vera. Or I mean Lorwyn.
There's 2 next to Lorwyn. Which one are you trying to taunt?
The one that's not about to die that has only a tiny bit of HP left. But the other one.
Oh. Okay, so you're taunting the other foot soldier? Alright,
Yep.
roll your... Is it intimidation?
It's actually you roll wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom save. It is a 7.
Alright, you fail. So if he hits anyone else other than me, he has disadvantage.
I don't think he'll be alive time it comes around to his turn again, but it's fine.
Hey, just in case. Doesn't need to be hitting my team here. And
Alright.
now I'm done.
Carrie, you're up.
All right. I am going to pop out from cover and take a stealth attack at the purple guy. Would that be with advantage because I was hidden?
I would consider it a surprise, so yes. Because he did not see
Surprised
you.
or just advantage? That's important.
It's essentially the same thing. You have advantage because he did not see you.
Okay, because in Assassinate, if they're surprised, I get crit damage.
He rolled the highest, actually. So I'll just give you advantage. You will not be surprised.
Okay, yep. Good. And there, that is 26 to hit.
Which one are you shooting at?
The purple one.
Okay, you got it.
The big boy.
26 to hit.
Hopefully hits, yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Yep. That's 5 piercing plus sneak attack. 17 damage.
17 points of damage.
Piercing damage. Not
He
magical.
now noticed you were there.
Yep,
Looks at you.
I'm aware.
He takes the arrow out, breaks it, and throws it down. Yeah, mine.
As he's doing that.
Yeah, mine.
As he's doing that, I cheerio and run across, steering clear of the two that are there, not getting in melee, so they don't get an opportunity attack. But I cross to the other canyon, and I would like to
Over
hide
here?
behind that if I can.
Oh, over here.
Yep, but
What's your
the other
movement?
side. I'll be using a dash as bonus action, so
Oh, okay.
I'll be 60 feet.
So you want to be over here?
Yeah.
Somewhere right there?
And if I can... Oh, I won't be able to hide. I use bonus action to dash. Yep.
Yep. So you
That's
basically
me.
just run for cover.
Mm-hmm. Run!
Mela! Do they have to make their wisdom saves again because it's your turn?
No, they just have
That's
to
on
do
their
it
turns,
when
right?
they start their turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Or they enter. I have a quick question for you. Does Channel Divinity break concentration?
What is... Let me see what it says.
I have Twilight Sanctuary.
Unless it specifies it's a concentration ability,
Yeah.
it shouldn't break concentration.
You shouldn't. Just making sure, though. So, which one?
Twilight Sanctuary.
As an action, your body is a symbol, your spirit is centered around you. When light spirit moves with you, it lasts for 1 minute until you're incapacitated or die. This character including you, or you can grant that creature at least one benefits. I mean, it has everything. Does be concentration, but it does not say it. So use your channel divinity to do it, though. So I guess that's what's doing it. So yeah, you can. So it is a sphere of 30-foot radius. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. As my action.
So it's 30-foot diameter or radius?
Radius
So it'd be 30-foot, or it'd be 50.
from me, I guess.
Well, that's a big one, ain't it? Then
Yeah.
it's 20 foot. Wow, that's bigger than a fireball.
So what it does is if any of y'all end your turn when you're inside this sphere, I can grant you temporary hit points or end an effect on you if you're charmed or frightened. So keep that in mind.
Spirit Twilight's from you, Spirit from you. The sphere moves with you and lasts for 1 minute until you're incapacitated or die. Whenever including you ends, the sphere grants the creature with fallen benefits. Temporary hit points equal to 1d6 plus your. So did you roll your 1d6?
No, I didn't. Hang on.
Yeah, roll your 1d6 plus your cleric level, which is 6.
So I get 7 temporary hit points.
Alright, you grant temporary hits equals to your cleric level. That's with everybody, including you, within the thing. So everybody gets 7. Which right now it is everybody but Carrie gets 7 hit points. Temporary
Well,
hit
since is hang on. I thought that Spirit Guardians. Yeah, Spirit Guardians is 15 feet, so the Twilight Sanctuary extends 15 feet beyond that.
points. I know. I don't
if
have.
she-
I don't have a marker bigger enough for that.
Okay, so she still isn't in.
No, she is not.
Okay. Cool.
She's just out of range of it. It's just the way the
Cool.
camera angle is. It kind of is, but she's just barely out of range of it.
All right, just making sure. Then as my bonus action, I would like to move my spiritual weapon.
You move it
To-
20 feet.
Yeah, Can I move it down the cliff? Am I close to one of these two draconians?
You can either move
Not
this
that
one,
side, the other. Yeah, that one.
You need to move to this one or the one with the hunter's mark.
The first one. The one without the hunter's mark.
All right.
And I'll go ahead and attack him.
You got it.
$12 to hit.
12. Let me see. 12 misses.
Okay.
As you move it down, it's already swinging away, and it just swings right above its head.
Cool. Then that is all I'm gonna do for my turn.
All right, Belram, you're up. Gonna rage finally.
I can't rage. I haven't slept in 3 days. I have no rage left from all the combats.
Oh, that is true.
I have, yeah, y'all, I have like, I haven't slept. So
How many levels exhaustions do you have?
I have 3 levels of exhaustion on me right now.
Bro, you're gonna die.
I remember the let's put the hut down and hide here. I've been on watch duty. Okay, it's okay. It's all right. I had some magic powder from the elves here. I got this.
3 level exhaustion. That means
Disadvantage on all my rolls, half my distance. Yeah, it's all bad, and I've used up all my rage from all the other attacks.
if you take another one, your maximum hit point is halved.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. If I survive this, I have to sleep to get rid of a level. Good luck on watch at night. So Laura's got those. These 3 that are by themselves that are trying to flank us. I gotta stop them. Because they're gonna get us in a pincer move here. So I'm gonna go towards the one in the front.
All right, your movement is half. So what do you got? What is it?
17 and a half.
Call
I
it.
assume
You
that's
get
like
barely to that one in front. There.
that's fine. And adds 8 time.
Has disadvantage on your attack.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that was on the last one too. That's a
Whoa.
nat 1.
A nat 1, so we get opportunity attack on you.
Yep.
There's this guy right here. So he's gonna swing with its short sword. A 10 misses though, so it's fine.
Okay. Attack number 2. Another nat 1. Are you effing kidding me?
Wow.
Oh my
So
god.
a natural 19 for 22 hits you. You take minimal damage, 2 points of piercing damage from this sword as it stabs Vernon. As you're swinging wildly because you're exhausted, you're just swinging freely. It just like right in your abdomen area.
2 nat 1s in a row. Are you kidding me?
Now we're rolling disadvantage, so you're rolling 2 dice to chance to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's with disadvantage, man. Yeah, the other die was an 18.
Yeah. Is that your turn?
That yeah, that's move and actions. I'm done.
So this one, you want to load up a crossbow and he's actually going to use assault orders. He's going to tell these 2 up here to make 2 swings onto Lorwyn. One has disadvantage because of the taunt. So they're going to use your reactions to make 2 strikes on Lorwyn for 1 strike. So this one's going to make a strike with its dagger on Lorwyn for a 21.
Hit.
That is 4 points of piercing plus 7 points of poison. So that's 11. Right? Am I mathing? Yep. This one is going to hit with a short sword that he has. Or try to anyway with a nat 1. So, Lorwyn, you get opportunity attack.
Crap anything.
Fireball.
I can. I got a quarterstaff.
Yeah, you hit
Whack
with the
him on the
quarterstaff.
head.
That works.
We're at 18 to hit.
18 hits.
3 bludgeoning.
Nice. As it tries and he gets cropped upside the head with your quarterstaff. And the captain back here is like, I wish I had good help. That is his action. You're up, Lorwyn.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, because they all up on me. They're all up on me. Let's see. I can do the we do it one day. I don't have anything that I'm gonna spread my little fingers in front of me and cast some burning hands then.
Nice. That's death saves, right?
Yes.
This is not him. I need this guy. A death save. The one that has 100's mark on it has got a 24.
Pass.
Does it half damage or just no damage?
Half.
Half, so 4 damage.
Yeah. That was a bad roll.
And then this one is gonna do a death save. He's not as good at it. 10. So that's
Fails.
8.
8.
Got it. As the one with the 100 want to get its wings up to block most of the flames, just burning the wing a little bit. And the other one's just like, I missed it. Got clubbed up to the head. He's trying to regain his consciousness as flames just get blasted him in the face. And blood and burns start burning out. He is now bleeding.
That's it. I'm not
You're
moving.
staying right there? Not moving? Alright. Yeah, just looking around the corner. Look at you, Carrie. I told you you were mine. Oh, and he gets right, pretty much right in range with you. Actually, he's about 10 feet from you. So, ooh. Yeah, he's going to do this. Like this breath comes out, and I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, Carrie.
Constitution. I'm good at that, funnily enough. 22.
Nice, you say so. You only take half damage.
Oh, good.
Yeah, this would have been bad if you failed. So you take half damage of 21. It would have been 21 poison damage. Except you now take 11? Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
Uncanny dodge, I think, is only...
A little half to half.
Oh, yeah, that'll work. I'll use my reaction to uncanny dodge. Thank you, Vera.
Don't
So that'd
forget you've
be-
got D4s and a D6.
Yup.
So you uncanny dodge and half that even more, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it would be 6.
5, 6, 6. Cool. Thank you.
And you're immune. So just keep this a tally for yourself. You're immune to this breath for the next 24 hours.
Oh ho ho.
as you find like a little rock to kind of dodge behind as it, take a bit of poison damage from it, but you're able to do that. Shifty little one, aren't you?
It's in the danger.
All right, the one with the Hunter's Mark's turn is up, so it needs to make a wisdom saving throw to your spiritual guardians. It is a 16. Does that save?
Yes, so it takes half damage.
Yeah, roll your damage.
$19.
Half that is 10. Yeah, 9 hit points. So how's your spiritual guardians kill this one?
Which one is it again?
The one with
Hunter's Mark?
Hunter's Mark. And I
Uh,
need Laura to roll me dexterity saving throw.
they just slash it to pieces.
Plus
with
5, Lorwyn.
sword.
21 total then. It was almost a nat 1 and then it rolled over.
As they slice them to pieces, acid splatter everywhere, but then you're able to, take your hat and flick it most of it away so it doesn't get on your head, and you put your hat back on. So you're not covered in acid. Alrighty. Ziggy, you're up.
Alrighty. How useful is this, the Hunter's Mark spell? All you guys, all the positioning talk has been. It's the one with the Hunter's Mark, the one next to the Hunter's Mark. Anyway,
The one that had a Hunter's Mark is now dead, so you can move it.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my bonus action. I'm gonna back up a little bit if I have any more room to back up. I'm gonna use my bonus action to put the Hunter's Mark on just the next guy right above Laura in there.
Are you just moving it right next to the one?
Yeah.
All
Might as well we're just gonna go down the line.
right.
And then I will do a classic longbow attack. We got 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Alrighty. We did 11 piercing plus a Hunter's Mark is 15. And then we'll go ahead and
15
infuse.
total?
Yeah, we'll infuse it for another 6, so 21 altogether.
Nice. As again, you release this arrow using, like the last attack, Stardust. You wraps lightning around your arrow. You shoot it, and then it. I need Laurelin to roll me another.
Sorry.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw this time. Three. Yes. Even with your
Nat
5,
1. Yeah.
I was gonna say you still have plus 5, but
8.
you fail, and you start turning to stone, and you are petrified. So you had the condition restrained, and you're petrified.
Okay.
Didn't we have like a potion or something we had made? Okay.
Yeah, I still
Yeah,
have it.
she's the one who made it.
Right.
No, you
No,
had
no.
had wine.
It was commissioned, yeah, by the Black Robe.
All right.
She gave it to me.
Try not to break your staff on your mini putting this on.
She gave it to me when I went to get your giant strength potion as well.
Okay.
So you are now you have turned to stone. So everybody, you see Laurelin turn to stone with this one exploding right in front of her. Ziggy, that was your first attack.
That sucks. Yeah, and so I can't move my Hunter's Mark again, right? Because I used my bonus action.
Yeah,
I'm just going to
move it, but it's still there.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire my arrow at whatever the next bad guy up from Lauren is. Whatever's going on.
In that
I can't
direction,
really-
there's that purple one that just spilled out of like some kind of dragon breath towards Carrie. And Carrie.
Ugh. Yeah, that seems like that's the next. Let's protect Carrie. I'm gonna shoot a little bolt at the purple guy.
All right. Another arrow.
Yeah. Let's get back to that screen, and we'll do. Does a 29 hit?
Jesus Christ. Yes, that hits.
Let's see. We did. I'm gonna use my Piercer trait to re-roll that one. Now, 10 points of piercing damage, and I don't get any Hunter's Mark, and I don't get any infusion.
Nope.
So just 10 points of piercing damage. And I want to say that's all I can do.
Alrighty. Dead. This one is in front of Bellroom, is going to make an attack. A natural 17 for a total of 20 hits.
Yes.
You take 3 points of piercing damage on that first attack. The second attack, an 8 misses. They all converge around you just outside of the Spiritual Guardians. They all make their attacks.
So you said it was only 3 points then? On that
Yeah,
one?
it was only 3 points.
Okay.
Second attack missed.
Okay.
6 misses.
Correct.
But 20 hits.
Correct.
That is 6 points of piercing damage. The last one is coming in for a couple attacks. 16, does that hit you?
That hits.
And a 13, that doesn't hit, does it?
No, it does not.
All right, so each one of them got 1 hit in out of their 2 attacks. So that last hit take 6 points of piercing damage.
Right with that.
That was both their attacks. Vera, you're up.
Hey, well, let's fix this problem standing beside me, right? I am going to pull out the potion we had commissioned, the Greater Restoration Potion, and I am going to force feed Miss Lorwyn here.
Well, she's stoned, so the way it has to be, you have to crack it over the body for the greater restoration.
Yeah,
That'll be your
Let's
full
do
action
that.
to do that.
I assumed.
All right, and as you do that, you mark that off,
Alrighty.
and she starts getting her feeling back. So it won't be. Let's see, how long does it take? Just yeah, I'll say time it gets to her, she won't have any reactions or anything left until her next turn when it fully takes effect.
Alright.
You have your bonus action, your movement.
Let's see. I will move over to Belram because it looks like he needs some help.
What's your movement? 35 or 30?
It's 30.
I mean, you can get right next to him.
Yep, that's fine.
All right. Any bonus actions?
I don't think. No, I can't do that either. Nope. I will hold.
All right. Carrie, you're up. You got this big purple draconian standing in front of you that just spilled out a splash of poison at you.
Yeah, he's 10 feet away. If I
Yeah.
run, would I provoke attack of opportunity?
No, you are not.
Okay, I am gonna run around him
Towards where?
and... What was that?
Towards where?
Towards Belram, and if I can, I'm gonna take my bonus action to dash to get to the one closest to me. Towards Belram.
So your movement is what, 30?
30, so it'd be 60 with dash.
You barely get the barrel right behind him.
Am I in melee range of any of them?
No.
I'm probably too close to the short bow.
No, you're
gonna-
you're 10 feet from them, just not in 5 feet. You're right behind Belram and Vera.
I'm gonna chuck a dagger at one.
All right, you got it.
So that is thrown. Does that change? No.
It's the
just
throwing
20 feet.
properties, yeah.
Yep.
You still roll the throw.
And because he's within 5 feet, would that
Yes.
be sneak attack? Just
It
not
would.
advantage. Yes. 11 to hit.
11 misses as he's stabbing into Belram. He takes the other sword and ting, knocks the other one out of the ground as he's coming back, looking at you. And,
I'll get that back.
And it flies behind him somewhere as he claps it out of the air.
Yep, that's all I can do.
Alrighty. Mela.
All right. I am going to go forward just like 5 feet.
You want to get them in it, and that's it.
Yeah.
There you go. And they have to make wisdom saves.
Yes.
This is not him. A 5 for the first one. A natural 20 for the second one, so that's probably going to save. And then a 6 for the last one.
So 2 take 16 damage, and the one with nat 20 takes half that, so 8.
Got it. As you walk forward, they just... Alright.
For bonus action, I'll move my spiritual weapon and attack whichever one is within 20 feet of it, if there is one.
Probably just that same one you were trying to attack earlier and missed.
Cool. I will try that one. $23 to hit
23 does hit.
and takes 10 damage, force damage.
10 force damage, you got it.
Right. And
As you clobber it with the spiritual weapon, blood starts oozing out of his ear because it's now bloody.
cool. Everybody who is in my sphere, who are my friends, they also get 7 temporary hit points.
I think that only happens once when you do it.
It says whenever a creature ends its turn in the sphere.
Oh. When they end or when you end your turn?
Well, it says whenever a creature, including you, ends its turn in the sphere, I can grant the creature.
Oh, okay.
So,
So you rolled that one initially, so that was 7. So
yeah.
You get just mark that down as this. Oh yeah. Gains these benefits. All right. So they have, you just have to remind them when they end their turn within the spirit.
Okay.
Because that should have been happening last turn.
That's what I was kind of confused, and then you said that everyone got those temporary hit points, so
That's what it says.
it's like, well,
Whenever a creature, including you, ends its turn in the spirit. The thing is about temporary hit points, they don't stack.
okay.
And essentially just, so if they lost those temporary hit points, they'll get them back. But if they
Okay,
already have
cool.
temporary hit points, they don't stack. That's the thing.
Cool. So,
If they have
I think
taken,
Carrie-
if they blow through their temp hit
You're,
points, they would have got them back. At the end
Okay.
of their turn, not yours.
Yeah, last turn I think I ended in the sphere, right?
okay.
Yes, you did. So
Mm.
you would have got 7.
Okay, cool. Thanks for clarifying. All right, then that is my turn.
All right. Did you do an action?
Nope. I don't have an action. Well, I guess I can use a
As long as it's
cantrip,
not
right?
a concentration spell. I mean, you can. It'll just end spiritual guardians.
Yeah, I'll use a cantrip since that won't break my concentration, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as it doesn't say concentration.
Well, no, it's not.
Okay. As a. What are you going first? Total dead again?
Yeah, I'll do Toll of Dead on the same guy that I was just attacking with my spiritual weapon.
As a wisdom save 14.
Yeah.
Natural 2, so he definitely fails. So how much damage is that?
1.
Lovely. All right. It's just as Bloods are just like grabbing his dirt. Ding! Ooh, what the fuck was that? All right, now Belram, you're up.
Well, there's one thing I can do. Actually, let's see. No. Yeah, I mean, I'm attacking.
There's 3 in front of you. Which one you want to attack? The one that hurts, that's hurt most?
Are they so Mela just pinged someone for 1 point?
Yeah.
Who's directly in front of me? Yeah, remember, I can't really move, so
I mean, they're all the
whoever-
same type creatures. Just one looks really hurt than the rest, and that's the one that Mila just hit.
is it right in front of me?
Well,
Is
it's
it the middle one?
You got one right in front of you. You got one like a little to the left, one to a little to the right. So they're both they're both in all 3 are in melee range. So you can hit either one of them.
Okay, so let's go middle one.
Okay.
Well, that's a 22.
22 hits. Even with disadvantage, you can find your mark.
I
It
lost
made
a
up for
nat
those
20
nat
on
ones.
that, but are we going from like either 1 or 20 on every one of these rolls? This is killing me. No. 11 points.
11 points of damage. You got it. As you able to find the mark, you slice into it. Now blood is now coming across the chest as you now made it bloody.
And let's see if we can continue that. Unnat 20.
Yeah, that hits.
$12 more.
12 more. Nice. As you come back across, make another slash, blood is just going everywhere. And it's still standing, but barely.
I am going to, as my move, I'm going to do this. There's only 3 of them left.
Well, there's only 3 that you see in front of you.
Yeah, that's so right. So as far as I know, there's only 3 of them left. Let's do that. I didn't see Lorwyn taking damage. Yeah, I'm done.
You're not moving? You got it. Alrighty.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, they're right in front of me. What I was thinking of doing was to just bum rush the one that I just hit to try to grapple him down to the ground. But then the other 2 are going to probably get attacks on me, and I'm already at disadvantage. I can't be more at disadvantage, I guess. I don't really lose anything by
What's your movement? 30.
17 and a half. Oh, that one. Yeah, so I'm done.
Oh yeah, you can move up there and see them. And he's going to, because I rolled to see if he get his assault orders back. He does. He's going to order those two of those to strike down on you, Belram. Do. 10 misses. How about a 15? Does that hit Belram?
That hits. That's the exact number.
You take 6 points of piercing damage as those 2 hear a command. Strike him with all your might! You could do better than that, and just with their reactions. So there's 2 reactions were used with the orders that he just gave.
Okay.
Alright, that's his action. Laura, when you're up, and you're finally, and as you come to your turn, you get your full movement back as you come back to the Constitution. It says, you were petrified.
Okay. And I see that everybody has left me.
Pretty much. And you look over and you see this human just get done. You just get in shot in order, and you see the purple one that is, kind of turning to look your direction as he was tracing the little rogue kinder that ran from him.
I mean, I got your back. You're way, way back.
Way back.
You gonna shoot you in the back with an arrow, you mean?
Are they both within 15 feet of me?
15?
Mm-hmm. Or do I need to take one step forward?
Yeah, they're both in 15, but kind of like a cone-ish type deal.
Well, that's good because it's a cone.
Yeah, the burning hands again?
Yes, at 3rd level.
Debt saves?
Yes, please.
15 for that one, and then the officer, where'd you go? You're right here. Oh, you're pretty good at that. But you rolled terribly for an 8. So the purple one got a 15, and the one that just shattered orders got an 8.
So the purple takes half a 19, and the other one takes 19.
So was that 8?
Yes.
And then the other one takes 19. Got
Mm-hmm.
it. This first damage the dragon officer is taken, army officer, as the fire comes out. I think I have a sound.
Let's see.
Oh, there's fireball. We'll do fireball.
Going to back up 10 feet then.
Back up 10 feet. You got it.
Mm-hmm. And that'll end my turn.
Got it. And it's his turn as he turns to look back. As he's tracing the kinder as running around, and he just gets shot with a fire wave over his head. It's like, shh. Fellow Casta, I see. I gotta see if his breath recharges. Let me see. Oh, it does. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, Laurelin, as he moves. Oh wait, what's the range of it? 15. He's still just out of the range of the spiritual guardians because she had moved. Constitution saving throw, so you take
30,
half.
20.
Yeah, you take half. Which would have been, the full amount would have been 22, so it's 11 points of poison damage.
Okay.
But since you save, you only take half, and you're immune from the breath for the next 24 hours, so just keep that in mind.
Okay.
So what did we just see?
So it's a noxious breath that he can do from his mouth. It's called, and it's just basically it exhales a 15-foot cone of noxious gas, basically what it is. And
So do I.
it's a con save, and she saved from it. But
I
if you
should have took acid damage my last turn.
You did. You should have. Yeah. Let me pull that up real quick. Wait. Oh. Oh wait. No, that's the wrong one. No, here it is. Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing. Yeah. 8 points of acid damage. And you still have not taken the action to get it off of you. Thanks for reminding me. Keep it honest. Alrighty. That is his turn. These two are dead. Ziggy, you're up.
Alrighty. I think that the guy who's expelling noxious gas needs to go, and I'm going to move my hunter's mark to the noxious gas expewer.
You got it.
It's out of his mouth, right?
Yeah, it's coming out of his mouth. Yeah.
Okay. So that's not where my noxious gas comes from. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm in the same position. I'm just gonna do my attacks. I don't have anything special.
You're attacking the one you just moved a harness mark to, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Got it.
And my beyond. Okay, here we go. Oh, we'll do one attack. Got 14.
14 misses.
Oh no.
As you move it, and you're kind of like put off by its breath and stuff it's doing. You're like, oh
gross.
God, and you kind of just shot to the left a little bit.
My second attack's only a 15.
15. Also, you're just like, oh God, die! And you just miss.
Gross.
All right, you missed both your shots. You're staying there. You're moving. What you doing?
I mean, I don't think I can strategically move back any more than I already am. So I'm going to hold my ground and hopefully roll better on my attacks next time.
Got it.
I was really hoping to deal with that guy.
So these guys again, they're gonna make for your spiritual guardians. So, all right, this one gets a 18. Wait, hold on, I was wrong. 17. This one gets a 2, and then this one gets a 3. So only one did good. So 7 total.
Yes.
Well, that's good enough to, kill one of them. And 4 for this one. And this one, guys, so I need Belrum to make me a Constitution saving throw, Belrum.
+5.
He also rolls with disadvantage, because...
I have disadvantage, too.
Hurt them hard? See, which one's to hurt them hard? Is that the one where I get crit damage on the next attack?
11.
11. You just make it. You don't turn to stone.
Did we only have the one potion of greater restoration?
I will remind everyone has natural 20s right now on their Twitch rewards. Just FYI.
But if he's rolling with disadvantage, only one of the dice will have a natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
It doesn't help
went,
me.
That's why I went next to them at least, so they can get +5.
But thank you. Thank you for telling me, because I did not know I had a nat 20.
Yep.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, it was their turn. Because they take it. So, Van redeemed to hurt them hard. So the next attack is crit. It's crit damage. So let's see if I hit Belrum with this attack. Nope, that misses. Second attack. A 17 hits, so that'll be crit damage.
Remember that you have... No, never mind. You do not have advantage on me.
No.
Nope. That I only have 3 levels.
You take 9 points of piercing damage.
Oops.
That is the crit damage from hurt them hard. I wish you had done it on the mastermind. But alrighty, that's that one, and then this one is I can't see. This one's going to turn to, I don't know. Vera has not hit him yet at all, so he's just gonna hit. He's gonna hit Beryl. That is 21.
I am going to Sentinel this one. He still gets hit, but I'm going to attack back.
Use your action for Sentinel.
Yep.
His second attack, I'm gonna burn advantage that I have to make it advantage. 15, so they both hit.
Do you do 1 point of damage?
5 points of damage on the first one.
Uh-huh. You can stop right there. Bellum drops.
Oh, you drop?
I'm down.
Oh,
He wasn't raging, so
that's why
no
I-
half damage.
And that's with, that's with.
Well, I already said the
temporary
second
hit
attack
points.
was going to hit Belram, so you take this melee, so that's 2 automatically death save throws gone, so
Fuck.
you're failed twice.
16 to hit.
16 to hit the second one that's hitting.
Whichever one that just attacked.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, it's the only one you're in range of anyway.
Yeah. 9 points of damage.
Oh, okay. Well, I need a Constitution saving throw from you. Did you kill him?
Couldn't have killed him just a little bit sooner?
Did she just kill the one that's like right in front of me?
Maybe.
Well, you don't breathe into it, so it's fine.
How do I not breathe?
You're unconscious.
Yeah, I definitely breathe it in.
Don't give him ideas.
I've already failed twice. You-
Constitution saving throw. So Belram is turning to stone because you automatically fail,
you automatically fail.
and you're petrified. What'd you get there, Vera?
14.
You saved. I thought
Was
y'all
at least
bought more than one potion. I thought you only bought one.
Nope. She said she only had enough to make one.
And they were hella expensive.
And they were hella expensive. We had to.
I could
I
have sworn
pulled
y'all
all
bought
of mine.
three.
She had to haggle
Yeah.
to get the price down.
And I
Bought
pulled
some
all of
healing
my money
potions,
in Cheery.
Oh, it's the healing potions that you bought. Got it.
Yeah.
But Belram turning to stone at least pauses his dying, right? Like we could carry this rock back to somebody. who could do
After a
something
minute,
about
he
it.
turns to rubble and dies.
Oh, really?
That's why I was describing the
Yeah.
first time.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you got like 3 turns to save me.
I didn't know
Remember-
that was the deal with the. Draconians.
Remember that when we first met?
Yeah.
The whole
He was
horse
turning to
thing.
stone because it lasts a minute, and that Lauren had to roll high enough to remember how to do it with her spell, just because of her backstory purposes.
Erwin, do the magic again.
I can't. That's kind of a one-time thing.
It is.
Yeah, because there's no way I could make a magical power. We had to fudge that because you had no way for us to bring him back.
Oh no! I'm talking about for you actually casting the spell.
What? I don't have greater restoration. I'm a wizard.
I thought you summoned. Didn't you summon?
I conjured, and we had to fudge that.
I thought it was an actual spell you had.
No, it was an ability.
Oh.
And you're like, well, you rolled high enough, and we didn't want him to die in the first thing. It's like, yeah, it's like that's a one-time use because there's no way I can do that.
Oh, I thought you could actually do it. I thought it was an actual spell. All right, Vera, you're up.
Okay then.
So the thing is, he has to make another save for it. So if y'all get him up, he can try to make a save. That's the only other way out. So he gets 2 chances to save from it. If he fails the second save, that's when it turns to dust.
So. What?
He has to repeat the saving throw again, but if he's unconscious, he's automatically going to fail it. So you at least have to get him up. He's turning. So basically, he's turning
So
to
he's
stone
not
now.
stone yet, but he's turning to stone.
Yeah.
And at the moment, all I see is he is unconscious on the
Turning
ground
to stone. Yes.
and turning to stone.
Got
Okay,
it.
that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. So he has one more chance to save from it, or then he dies.
All right, I will bend down and tap Belram for a lay on hands. And we will hope he can make his next save.
Is that the one where you can remove a thing if you?
That's
I can
poison.
remove poison and disease. I cannot
Ah.
remove exhaustion or petrification.
Yeah.
And I have lesser restoration, not greater. I'm not high enough in level yet for greater. Sorry. But I will heal him for, let's go with 5 HP for now. And bonus action, one of the closest one to me. I will taunt again. So that's wisdom save, please.
The last one standing there.
Yeah.
Uh, 16.
That is my save. So he saves. Meet
Got
it,
it.
beat it. And that is all I can do for now.
How many hit points did you get back to Belram?
5.
All right. So Belram, you're back up.
Stabilized, right?
No, you get 5 hit points back, but you're just kind of you're turning.
Turning to stone.
Yeah, and you're.
Yeah, so
you're
I'm
restrained.
alert. Am I actually standing? Because I'm...
Well, you're not standing. You're still on the ground.
Okay,
You
no,
just
making
come
sure.
back to as your body is turning to stone.
Yep.
Carrie, you're up.
Yep. So there's still one around us, right? One enemy
Yeah, the one. Yeah.
nearby. Yep. I'm going to use my bonus action to taunt that one. So wisdom save, please.
15. Those they could roll good on, just not anything else. Actually, no, that is the one that's actually been rolling pretty good.
I hate this so much. You have no idea.
What you doing?
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I can do.
You don't want to go up and stab him, is what it is.
No, exactly.
I mean, can't you like short bow sneak attack?
Yeah, but that would get me out of range, not Belram.
Oh, yeah. I mean, can he get double petrified?
Fair point, but don't want to risk it.
Good point.
Please don't.
What you doing, Carrie?
I'm...
You still have the other ones down south you can shoot.
Yeah, I whisper out, kill the leader.
Or north for you guys.
With hearing Belram say that, I will take my short bow and... Who's where?
You got those two back here.
Mm-hmm.
The ones you were running from.
Yep, I'll go for Scaly Boy
Alright.
with my short bow. 23 to hit.
20.
23, yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Mm-hmm. And no sneak attack damage, I imagine.
Nope.
Nope, so 9 piercing.
Got it.
And for my movement, I'm just gonna sort of try and position myself between Belram on the ground and the remaining dude who's nearby. Even if I have to, like, squeeze between them, I don't care if I get, like, an opportunity attack or something.
Alright, I'll allow you to be there. You kind of standing over his body.
Mm-hmm.
You're small enough, you're a kinder, I'll allow it. Mela, you're up.
Okay. And is my spiritual weapon within 20 feet of anything right now?
The other one that's standing over Belram, yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Then.
You want to do that?
Yeah, move it so that it's sort of in between Carrie and Belram and
I mean, it kind of hovers, so it can be.
Yeah, I just for my attack, I'm going to try and push it away from them. If that's possible. Like
It doesn't really have that
I don't know.
ability.
Okay.
So what I'll do, if you don't want to do damage, you can try to use it to push. Will just be, you can do a. Give me a d20 because it is a spiritual weapon, so it doesn't really have any.
Okay.
What's the plus for his attack?
+6.
So just roll me a d20. Let's see if you even
Okay.
get. Let's do it that way.
18 to hit.
All right. So
That's without +6.
he's going to roll contested strength for it and see how he does.
Okay, so 24 in total, I guess, if you're doing the +4 or
You
+6.
roll a
sorry.
natural 6, so I'll roll me a d4.
A D4.
Yeah.
Four.
Yeah, you push him back 5 feet. So it's forced, so nobody gets opportunity attack on him, but he's forced out of there. So I like the nice idea for inventing. That's kind of cool. I like it. All right, he takes no damage, but you're able to shove him out. So
Okay. Is he out of my sphere now?
yeah, you actually push him out of the spear.
And then I will take a step. I will move forward 5 feet.
I'm picturing you like Gohan walking towards Cell this way. If anybody gets that reference. All right. That is you have your action because you did your bonus action with your spiritual weapon and you moved forward.
Well, I moved forward 5 feet so that he would go back into the.
But he was already in
Spirit
it for the
Guardians.
start of this turn, so he wouldn't re-trigger it.
Okay, then never mind. Then I still have an action. You said.
Yep.
Then I will try Toll of the Dead on him again.
That's the wisdom.
Yes.
18. So no
All right.
damage.
Nope.
Alrighty. Ballroom, you're up.
Haha, very funny, Mr. DM.
All right, okay, your
To the guy
turn.
who's-
Your turn
who's
is up,
lying
okay?
down.
I need your Constitution
Con?
saving throw.
Yep.
Is there any way, like, I can...
He has rewards.
Can I give him my Amulet of Health or something? He has to
13.
attune to it.
Oh, 13.
Yeah, I can.
Wait, what? So,
13.
so you roll with disadvantage. You didn't use any rewards?
That's disadvantage.
You didn't use
You have
any
a +5 because you're beside me.
Oh, yeah,
That's-
you get the +5.
Yeah, I rolled an 8. That's +5.
So you're able to shrug off the petrification. You're no longer petrified, but you're still prone on the ground.
I can get up then.
Yeah.
There's my action.
Well, that's half your movement to get up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, half your movement to get up.
And there an enemy there?
He got moved 10 feet away from you.
So let's see, half my movement. So I have 8 feet to move, so I can get within 2 feet of him. Get me over there. And I assume
down
it's got to
20.
be half of my current movement. Doesn't matter. He's within range. Is he the last one that's here?
No. Still got 2 more in the back.
No, that's in front of me.
Yeah.
I don't know what's behind me.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so I can add Z him and then turn around and see what's behind us. Come on. 15?
15 hits. Barely. No. Yeah.
Yeah, hit's a hit, man.
Yeah, it's a hit. That's fine.
Yes. 18 points of damage.
All right, as you swing, he dies, but I need another con save from you. You want to use your rewards this time?
What's my what? I have a D4.
Nat 20.
You have
You
a
also have
nat 20.
advantages.
Disadvantage.
You have advantage. So advantage will make it a straight roll, and if you want to use your advantage to make it a straight roll, and then your natural 20 and make a natural 20, you can resolve it from your rewards. So you would spend an advantage.
Yeah,
on
I'll
your-
pop everything. I'll pop everything.
All right, so make it a 1, and then pop your nat 20.
So roll a D20.
You don't need to because you're using your nat 20 for that last one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you're using an advantage to make it a straight roll, and then you're using
Yep,
a D20 to survive.
Got it. Got it.
I need to take acid damage again for my last turn.
Oh my god,
Oh
I keep forgetting that.
Oh my god. We are getting destroyed here.
That's a
Actually, I'm not because Melee's temporary hit points has almost taken it every time.
Yeah.
I've taken technically 1 point of damage because her hit points took it.
Well, thankfully you get it back because you got past your hit points. They don't stack, so unless you're...
Yep, that's why I've only taken 1 this entire time. The 3 times you've done it.
6 points.
I'm still okay.
So you have 1 hit point left.
Oh my god.
1 temporary hit point. 1 temporary hit point left. Mickey Barrel. Garrus is sweating bullets over there.
Belram, I've got 51 normal hit points. I'm okay.
Alright.
Speaking
You're
of temporary
one-
hit points, Belram, you get
1
7, I
temporary,
think.
51 regular.
Alright.
I'm good.
These guys are up, so the first shot is gonna he's gonna crossbow shoot Melee for 9. I guess that misses. Second attack.
Hey, Jugan, can you move the battle camera more over? They're almost like on the edge.
11, does that miss?
Yes, that misses.
Where are you trying to? Where you want to move it to?
No, it's like the camera is on the lower right corner, or is that just me? Can everyone see the battle okay? Because I like see somebody's cut off.
Yeah, that's Ziggy because he had to move all the way back off the.
Oh, okay.
He's at the edge of the battlefield.
Oh, okay.
Just like all these, the 2 guys are right here, but the markers are. I don't even guess I need that, but they're like right there. I guess that might help.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Because if I move the camera, you would see like half my floor, and I don't want that on.
Yeah,
All right, Lorwyn, you're up.
Okay. How far away is the guy at the very back from me? I would have to take a step forward probably for 15 feet cone.
Which one you want? This
Both.
guy? This one's 25. This one's 15. So this guy's 10 feet behind this one. So if you want both of them, you have to pretty much move spot right here to get both of them.
Okay. Okay, we could
But
do
you're
that.
moving
Yeah.
melee with the other one if you do that.
Well, I want to hit both. So whichever.
Well, actually, you have no movement. You kind of stay out of melee.
Yeah.
You have to move pretty much like right here. Get both of them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's pop one more off at 3rd level burning hands.
All debt saves, right?
Yes. That was a pretty bad roll.
15 for the scaly guy,
Meets it.
and the one that's good at debts actually gets a 19 this time, so 23.
Half of 15 for both of them. How many did it take?
Half of 15?
Yeah.
So we round up, so it'd be 8.
And then step 5 feet back. Close to the stone.
Like that?
Yep.
Alright.
That is it.
Alrighty. Scaly guy. See if he gets his breath back. Nope. Does not get his breath back. He is going to do an energy ray attack. Let's start out that with shooting at Mela. 20 to hit Mela.
That hits.
Alright. That is 13 points of force damage. I need a con save for your spiritual guardians.
Okay.
+5.
Okay.
22.
22, so 27 total.
Yeah. You save 17 to hit you.
No,
Where's your AC now?
18.
Second attack. I mean, third attack. 14 misses. So only one hits you. He's like, strong that one is. He stays there. Actually, he's going to move up to be in melee with Miss Lowen. These are all dead, so yeah, we'll get to Vera. Oh, actually, I skipped Ziggy. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, I think you skipped someone.
Yeah, I have a bunch of bad guys that are dead, and Ziggy's right in the middle of them. Go ahead, Ziggy. Yeldra gives me a natural 20.
You're muted, Ziggy.
Thank you, Yeldra.
Alrighty. I lost my map. It's frozen.
You lost your map.
I think I'm having some issue here. Let's see. Not responding. Ooh.
Did you click on the ninja link that is pinned in the chat?
Yeah, no, I had it up before. It's just my actual like
Internet?
yeah, like my Chrome is freaking out.
Interesting.
Got all sorts of network error stuff going on, and I can't even get to my character sheet. Wait, oh, it's kicking back in.
Lovely.
Let's see here. Okay, I can see the thing. Let's see if I got a character sheet still. Okay, I don't know. My had one of those like Chrome not responding, but it seems to have come back. Let's see. The guy I hunter's marked earlier is still standing, right?
Yep.
Okay. I am deeply, deeply concerned about my friend Belram, but I'm not a healer. I don't have anything. I have nothing I can do to help him. We should have gotten more of those stupid potions back in town. I even I read all about if my bow had any sort of healing properties. And yeah, I mean it can heal hit points, but it's not gonna. Anyway, that's beside the point. Yeah, I'm
Can't you
just
shoot
gonna.
Lorwyn?
What's that?
Can't you just shoot Lorwyn?
I can, but should I think it's more important that I murder people than heal people right now. I could be wrong on that. I don't know. You guys think I should heal someone instead?
So we got 6 seconds, man. What are you doing?
I'm attempting to murder the guy I've got Hunter's Mark on.
Well, shoot him. Let's go.
All right. We rolled a 29 first attack.
29 hits.
We did 14 points piercing damage, plus a hunter's mark, an extra 3, so that's 17. We'll go ahead and infuse that with his reaction 1.
Got it.
For my second attack, just in case, I'm going to burn my nat 20 for an automatic hit.
Okay.
So I'll just roll my damage, which is 14 plus a hunter's mark of 1, so 15 on the second hit.
So 15 points of damage total? Got it.
Yeah. And I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, I did not use my bonus action because I had the hunter's mark on him already. So we're going to have Stardust run over there and bite him.
Bonus action. Does he have? You have to move. He can move and do it. How much movement does he have?
40.
Yeah, that's good. All right. What's his attack?
I am looking for it. It is down here under Drakey. He still just has a straight up bite attack, and he rolled a natural 20.
He rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, for 26 altogether. Does that hit?
Well, a natural 20 is a natural 20, so it definitely hits.
So is that I don't get the dice plus 3. I get 2 dice, right?
Yeah, you roll 2 dice, yeah. Or wherever you double the damage. So if you ever how much damage it does.
Well, I got a 4. So does that do 8 points of damage then?
Correct.
All right. Could have rolled a little higher on that damage die.
Good F.
Yeah. Well, he's still critically hit, so I think that's pretty cool.
He is barely standing after that. Let me let you
All right,
know something. He has an ability I've not been able to use this whole battle.
Oh, thanks. Great. Is it petrifying everybody?
All right. Is that your turn? That was your turn. So these guys.
Yeah, that's everything.
There, you're up. And you're. Oh, you haven't. You still have your temporary hit points you got initially. Got it, so you're fine. There, you're up.
Let's see. Well, I am going to channel divinity, Donar's Fury on the one. I don't think it'll hit both of them now since he moved. The one next to Lorwyn.
That is how big of a cube?
Oh, where are you at? I just had you up. It is 15 foot.
Is it 15?
Yep.
I think I have 20. There it is. No. He barely will not. Oh, actually, it's 15. Yeah, you barely get both of them. So it's
All right.
saves.
Dex save.
Uh, 14. Your scaly dude. And 20 for the officer.
They both save, so they're taking half.
Got it.
Half of 14.
That is what? 8 or 7?
7. God, why do I always roll so low on that? 1, 2, 4.
Hey, you didn't roll 2 nat 1s in a row, okay?
This is true.
Followed by a 20 that meant nothing.
This is true. For my bonus action.
So, you killed the mastermind. So,
Oh.
I'm going to need everybody within 30 feet. That includes you. To roll me dexterity saving throws.
So
Everyone?
Let's see, 30 feet, 15.
only Mela gets my +5. Sorry. Not close enough to anyone else.
That's okay. I rolled a nat 20.
It's a what save? Sorry.
Dex.
Right, yeah, it's a dex save. As you kill, he erupts in this 30-foot range. Which it will hit. Yeah, it'll hit Mela too. So Mela,
14 total for me.
14. You make the save. The save was 14.
Haha. I barely
Thanks,
did
Vera.
it. I
Yeah,
barely
Stardust
did
needs
it.
to make a save.
13.
Oh, Stardust.
Yeah, 14 for start. Or needs to make us. Did everybody make 14?
I
No.
got 13.
13. So you take full damage.
I also failed.
You're not in 30 feet of him.
Oh,
You're fine. You take 11 points of lightning damage. Vera, you are stunned.
Oh, lovely.
Everybody else is seated, so it takes half damage, which would be 6. It takes 6 points of lightning damage, but is not stunned.
Down.
Stardust is immune to lightning damage.
Stardust is immune to lightning damage.
Yep. That's his thing. Immune to lightning damage.
Immune. Okay, I thought it was just resistant. Okay.
No.
All right, cool. So lightning dust, Stardust just kind of starts there, and Lorwyn is down.
Yep.
Right. And he is now down.
Well, that means no bonus action. Never
Yep.
mind. So, ending my turn, I get acid damage again.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. I always forget about that one. You still not taking the actions to wipe it off.
No, I've been doing things with my action.
Sits. Did you make a con save, Mela, for your the damage? You barely got it. 10. Lovely.
Sweet.
All right, and Kiri, you're up. No, he had shield, but everybody was just either rolling one just above the shield for his reaction, or a guaranteed hit with the natural 20s.
Hmm.
I was like, Jesus.
Yep. I wonder if I can do this. Bonus action, pass a healing potion to Belrum.
Ooh,
And
Yell
then run
Drop,
down.
thank you for the 4-month Prime sub. You can give advantage to anybody you like. I wonder who you're giving it to. Welcome to the Jugenites. Bonus action, they allow you to hand a pass or whatever.
Yep,
Well,
yep.
you have-
And then,
You have to move to him and pass it unless you're going to toss it to him.
oh sure, yeah, I'll move to 5
But
feet.
Yeah, okay, I was about to say, he has to catch it, and he is exhausted. He probably would not be able to catch it.
Yeah, no, that's why I specified pass.
All right, so you can use your bonus action to pass it to Belram if he accepts it. Does Belram accept it?
well, yeah.
I don't know. You've been playing Belram a little weird, so who knows? The last bad guy. So you're giving it to me. So all right, I get advantage to my rolls. Nice. Thank you, Yell Trap.
Great. And 25 feet left. Can I make it to Lorwyn?
Barely make it to Lorwyn.
I would like to use my action to feed her a healing potion.
Shove a, healing potion down her throat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold her nose, make her
44.
swallow.
Yep, yep.
What was
What do
it?
we get with the potion?
Hold on.
Sorry.
So,
So for Belram, it's 12. Oh no, you take your own. I didn't give it to you. So yeah,
It's
12
in your
points
hand,
of healing to
Belron. You have
Lauren.
a potion of healing in your hand. So you don't drink it yet. You have to take an action to drink it. Right.
Tell me when it's my turn. That's my action. I'm at 1.
Okay,
Believe
we're
me,
good.
I'm gonna pop this.
And that was
But-
12 points of healing to Lauren.
Laura, when you get 12 points of healing as you feel the warmth of this flowing down your body, bringing you back. And some of the lightning
Gross.
scars start healing from the potion.
So gross.
Hey, you all right?
She gives you
That's
that eye
exactly
roll.
the look she gives at you,
Yeah.
but really.
That is your turn, Mela.
All right, I'm going to move the direction of the lost bad guy until he's in the ring of my spirit guardians.
Lauren's given the eye roll to Kiri, and he has to make a
Reaction.
Wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah. He has saving throws for those guys. 23.
Okay, so he takes half damage of 13.
13, you got it.
For bonus action, to release a spell, it doesn't take a bonus action or anything, does it?
To release a spell? What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Like if I get rid of my spiritual weapon right now, does it
You
take
can
an
just
action
drop
or-
it, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna drop it, and
But
then I'm
it's not a
gonna
concert. You want to recast it. Okay.
yeah, recast it at this guy.
You're basically just recasting it vanishes.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, 11 to hit.
11 misses.
Okay.
I guess his shield up to block this thing.
All right, that's my turn then.
All you did is walk. You didn't
Well-
cast. You didn't use your action.
That's true. I will try Toll the Dead again.
All right, and that is wisdom.
Yes.
He's pretty good at those. 15.
Just makes it. Cool. Then that's my turn.
Got it. Belrum, you're up. Drinking the potion. I think it's 2d4 plus 2.
Cool. Thank you.
Plus 4?
Sorry, 4d4 plus 4.
What?
It's greater.
Oh, you gave him a greater one. Okay.
Uh-huh. We have 3 graders. I've used 2.
15. I will just will take that. Thank you.
As your action, you have your bonus action and movement.
So somebody's still standing, and Laurelyn is on the ground, or
Lauren has just been brought back, but she is still on the ground.
Breathing.
taking. And I still see one. Do I still see him, or do I see him through the crowd?
Yeah, you can see him, and you see a mace that's in front of him trying to hit him.
Yeah. Dash. So 34 feet,
34.
and I'm screaming at. I am screaming at the top of my lungs. No rage, but I'm screaming.
All right. It's his turn. He's going to burn his natural 20 for... Actually, no. He's pretty good at wisdom, so it's his turn, so... Should I? Yeah, I'll use my natural 20 that I... since Yeldrab gave me that, I'll use my natural 20 for that to make sure he saves from it. So how much does the Spiritual Guardians do? You're muted.
Sorry. Hang on. Stuff is buffering for a second for me.
Uh-oh.
Okay. $16 radiant damage.
So it's 8, right? Am I
Yes.
mathing right?
Yes.
Okay. 8 points. up to you, Mela. Take his lance, and I'll burn my advantage. To roll with advantage. Yeah, I would say a 22 hits you.
Yes.
Silvery barbs.
So you want me to reroll my advantage? All right. Uh, 18. Does that still hit?
Just hits.
All right. Six points of piercing plus 4 points of fire damage. So that is 10 total. I need a con save from you. And you're not in the range of the paladin.
18.
All right. Second attack. 17, I'm assuming misses.
Misses.
Barely. Yeah. Oh, wait. I mean, it doesn't.
I'm gonna give the advantage to myself.
He's gonna run because he's a pretty smart individual. Run out of your ring. So Stardust is our user's reaction. Does not get one. You get reaction melee if you would like to try to hit him, and Laura when you would, but you're prone, so you do it with disadvantage.
So I can attack him with like my mace.
Yeah.
Be rolling
Lauren-
normal because I got advantage from silvery barbs.
Yeah, it'd be normal. Yeah. I have to
Well,
verbally state it.
Don't you use reaction to cast?
Oh, yeah,
that's
you're
right.
right. Yeah, she
Never
did.
mind.
Yeah.
Does 14
Hello.
hit?
14 does not hit.
Okay.
Morrowind, you're up though. It's your turn.
I'm gonna stand up.
I always forget the silver barbs.
And shoot a firebolt at him this time. With
Firebolt.
advantage. With a nat 20 for 27.
Nice. Yeah, that hits.
Oh, that damage. Oh, that is shit damage.
Wow.
Wow.
Wait, why did it go from a 2 to an 18?
I don't know. It says fire critical damage is 18.
So it's 18. Got it. That was
And then I cry.
how's your firebolt killing? Because he has 17 hit points left.
Oh, good. Good. I would like it to burn a big ol' hole into the back of his forehead as he runs away from me because I'm spitting up the stupid, yucky health potion that Carrie gave me because it's gross.
Nice. And we're now out of combat, unless y'all wanna. Nobody's down. Nobody's on death saving throw. so we're good.
No more combat right now.
I need to wipe off acid.
Oh yeah, you do.
Heck, hell.
Yeah, you
That's
wipe it
it.
off. Yeah.
Prestidigitation so you don't have to touch it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Was Belram not survived petrifying?
Yeah, he something happened.
He used a bunch of
Yeah.
rewards to make sure he didn't
He
die
saved.
from it.
I'm going to
that's
sit
why I'm
down on my
brilliant.
butt.
I dashed in. I'm with the group right here.
Brilliant
yeah.
use of the rewards.
Used everything.
All right.
I'm gonna just slowly slump down against the rock wall and like just catch my breath.
Well, that-
Mela,
Yeah.
are you able to cast your 10th thing again?
Yeah, if we want to stop here.
Maybe we get to higher ground, but yeah, I think I sort of look at Belram and he's just like, bleh. I think we might need to rest.
What time of day is it? We haven't gone that
Like,
far,
We
have
just
we?
left the camp.
Yeah.
You are death walking. You are sleeping.
Oh no, I'm not arguing with that.
So
I
it's
will
probably about
cast-
midday right now. So
Okay.
I will cast Mass
have a
Cure
siesta.
Wounds real quick.
Should we have I don't know, captured a prisoner and interrogated them or something? We kind of murdered everybody.
and a lot of them exploded.
Yeah, a lot of them exploded.
Remember,
Any-
we've tried that with Draconians. They just go.
Right.
boom.
There's only body left is the last one there, the one with the firebolt in the back of the head.
Yeah, can we check the human's corpse for sort of what he's all about?
Yeah,
Didn't
I
he
can do
explode?
that. I'll pat him down with investigation.
Yeah.
Isn't he the one who exploded in the lightning?
No, the human, the last one that
Oh,
just
okay.
died.
Everyone gets
Yeah.
17 hit points back.
Bless you.
Ugh, that's an 8. 2
You did a
plus 6.
prayer of healing.
Mass Cure
Cure
Wounds
wound.
Oh, mask.
from my staff. Yeah.
How many
much
charges
was
did
that,
you
sir?
have for that?
I had 10.
Oh, so you've been
So it was-
getting a lot of rolls every dawn because you didn't have any.
Yeah. Yeah. This morning I got all of them back.
Oh,
So
very nice. So you're down to 5 left. Got
yes.
it. All right. You do what you find on this one is a heavy crossbow
Meh.
and vicious lance, which I believe is magical.
I mean, other than Ziggy, because everybody else took like damage, right?
Mm.
Not
Vera was
really.
almost down. Weren't you, Vera?
No.
It's all
Well, I
coming
thought-
off the temp.
Her temporary hit points kept making me not take any damage because the acid was doing 7, and then 8 it made me take 1 damage,
Oh my
and then
gosh!
6 made me take no damage
Mhm.
again. So I'm.
I thought you were
fine.
taking all that damage. I was like, oh my god, 3 of us are going to drop in one combat.
Round, yeah.
I was fine. I was unscathed. The only
Yes,
damage,
yes.
yeah, the
We-
only
we
damage
know.
Stardust took, he was immune to.
I can shoot you with an arrow if you want.
I'm not bragging. I'm just saying that my strategic positioning worked out.
That's fair.
Yeah, you did work. I didn't even need to bless him.
That's saying something.
I'll have to go to your inventory and edit myself. Looks like.
All right. Should we figure out where this army came from, or just kind of
No.
continue on?
We're
No.
kind of already on a
Oh, we
mission that,
You're wanting to rest?
but we do
I mean,
need to
I'm
rest.
feeling fine.
Well, why don't you go ahead then? I'm going to wait here for a bit, and I'll catch up to you.
Well, I mean,
You
if
may
you
doze.
maybe if you rested when all of the other of us rested, take proper
Oh,
turns on the watch,
you're right.
you wouldn't have quite be this tired right now.
You're right. If I had
Says the
gone to
person who
sleep
slept
while
during
on
his watch.
watch, you're right.
Well, how about this? From now on, we have...
Carry is in your
Well,
inventory.
tonight-
Added to your inventory.
no worries. Tonight, Belram, you're gonna fucking sleep. Following tonight, we can have Belram do a first watch, and then Lorwyn do a different watch, and then Mela do a different watch, because you 3 all have dark vision. And then the rest of us can take turns, so that there's...
It's only
always-
midday right now. So the sun is
I know.
out.
I know, I'm just saying, like, future.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's
Yeah,
what
for the
we
next time.
we had done, but we were fighting at night the last 2 nights. Or 3
Yeah.
nights. Last night
I mean,
we didn't.
last
the other
night we
2
didn't
nights.
do any fighting. We just sort of like watched some octopuses.
Get murdered.
And you took 2 watches.
Me. Yes, that is
Well-
correct. You slept. You're
I
full.
I was watching some dream octopuses.
Mm. Yeah, Japanese have a word for that, buddy. I don't want to talk
Oh
about
my
that. Right?
God.
A taco.
So
I'm just saying everyone needs to, like, take their proper watches,
Yeah,
so that we're not
yes.
taking 2 watches in a single night.
absolutely, I agree with you, Carrie.
Yeah.
We go back to what we were doing, but if there's
Yeah.
combat, we need to make sure that we don't just start the next day and keep going. For those of us who didn't get the full rest, just
Yeah.
saying.
Mela, the other day or other night, you were able to do something that gave me dark vision. Can you do that often?
Yes. Well, I can do it basically once a day.
Before
And
you
I can
go to
share
sleep.
it. I can share it for three people, up to three people, but it only lasts an hour. So
Okay. I didn't know what it did other than suddenly I could see in the dark.
I'd like to use it if there's something that is happening that y'all can't see, which I felt bad because the other night only you could see, because I didn't put it on Carrie and Ziggy, but yeah. In the future, if something happens and it's dark, I will be casting that on the three of you for sure.
That'd be good.
So did y'all cast a hut, or are y'all still talking? Okay.
But first, we need to find some high ground.
You can easily climb up if you're all helping each other, whatever. It's like, I had a set roll if you were going to try to climb up on top of one of these 4 things, whatever.
Are the surrounding cliffs high enough
Cliffs,
that they
there we
protect
go.
us from a flood?
Jesus, I cannot think of what to climb up onto the cliffs. If you were going to do it within battle, there was going to be a roll for it. The blue scaly guy tried to do it, and he did. I rolled like a 2, so he wasn't able to. But here, I'll allow y'all to help each other and get up if y'all take the time.
Yeah, would it be high enough to keep us out of flood water if it floods again?
You would
Given
think
what we know.
Yeah, you feel pretty safe. Yeah.
Okay,
How many feet?
20 feet.
It's only 20.
He's already clipped the Japanese stream. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to travel a little bit further and find something higher ground, you can do that too. You don't necessarily have to stop here.
I reckon find some higher ground. We don't want to be caught in the middle of a flood again. And then we can sleep.
I'm fine.
You'll only travel half a day.
Higher ground.
Okay. Give me a survival check. Whoever's leading this thing off.
Ziggy, come help me. Or rather,
yeah.
I'll help you.
Are we just
Sure.
getting to the top?
Well, I think y'all trying to find higher ground.
Yeah.
We can
20.
camp here. We can camp here that's 20 feet up, but we risk being flooded out.
You find, Ziggy, as you're looking down further, since it is daylight and you're not having any like disadvantages with that, you kind of look and see there's some more cliffs a little bit higher down the way. If you want to move that route to do that.
All right. Hey, friends, I see a really nice camp spot up ahead. You want to go over there or no?
I vote yes. None against, let's go.
Yeah. No, not against. 4. 4
Alright,
high
as you
ground,
climb
please.
to the higher cliffs, find a little spot. Are you catching your dome for 8 hours? Or are you just sitting there for 8?
Do we want my hut for 8 hours? I mean, it'll be night by the time we get out, I think.
I suppose, Belram, how do you feel about just like putting a blanket on your head and going to sleep like this?
That's what I would do anyways.
Okay, I throw a blanket on his head.
I'm standing there with a blanket on my head.
Yeah.
Well, that was different. Thank you, Carrie.
You're welcome. Now go to sleep.
You know, Laurelyn could use some bacon.
Um,
Or some fish. It's lunchtime.
I think
Right
we
around-
all
It's
use the
noontime.
bacon wrapped fish.
ooh.
That
You
does
know what?
actually sound nice.
As exciting this would be, we'll just go ahead and call it there for tonight. As y'all setting up camp in the middle of the day, and say, yeah, that'll be it for tonight, and then we'll continue on with. So I would say you probably moved 2 hexes, so you're like halfway to where you're trying to get to, and y'all trying to sleep in the middle of the day. All right. With that being said, huh?
I guess I'll take watch since I'm well rested.
So I don't know if we can decide what exactly y'all want to do next week as you're setting. I'll say you're setting up camp at this point with Belron with a towel over or blanket over his head as he's standing there, probably like, what the fuck. So we'll cut it over to our streamers. TCat, what would you like to do? I mean, not like to do. Shoot. What do you got going on for your streams?
Sleep. I just again have my giveaway for subs tomorrow, Saturday, noon Eastern Standard Time, and it's only gonna be a short stream for about an hour.
I
So
need to get in that.
lots of fun.
Omen Garrus.
You were going to say Bellroom, weren't you? I heard that. I will be sleeping. And am I streaming next week? I think I am streaming on Sunday, and then I have D&D Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Thursday, Friday. Yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then Saturday I will be doing World Creation.
Sweet. So are you doing that tomorrow? World's Creation tomorrow?
No, tomorrow is
Tomorrow's Saturday.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I was saying next week's schedule. Hold on, let me look at
Okay.
my calendar because what did I say for? Yeah, no, that's next Saturday. So yeah, Sunday is World Creation, then next Tuesday Charity, next Thursday D&D, next Friday D&D, and next Saturday World Creation.
All right. Not unless you still be playing Baldur's Gate 3, so you won't be streaming anytime soon. All right. Alrighty, yeah. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Clearly you liked what you liked so far. Leave a comment down below of what's your favorite part. If you don't feel like leaving a comment, leave it an emoji. Engagement. It's great. Next time we'll be live will be tomorrow for Descendant of Avernus. I may or may not have a new player in that one. We'll just see. We have to have a conversation. But yeah, that'll be making its grand return. It's been a while since we had an episode of that. And then the next stream will be because I have duty Monday, so it'll be Tuesday for charity stream. So make sure you come in and tune in. We'll have to come up with some more goals. We might if we crush the last 2 that we have on there. Yeah. Yeah. Love you very much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for let's see, what else do we do? Thank you, Eldra, for the Prime sub. Lonely Lion Inc., thank you for the follow. I think that was it and everything. And True Weasel, thank you for the resub. Yeah, and Jazzy, thank you for the $10 donate before you even started. So, thank you, everybody. We love you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Always knew a missing piece, waiting in the dark, like a quiet melody that if I live again.